mic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode here of the Industry DJs podcast. You're fine now. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Make stuff at home. Is my mic on?
Oh, wait. Is your mic?
Yeah, oh, there we go. Now I hear myself.
There you go.
I heard a lady's voice. That's me. Yeah. So it's working.
Oh, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode here of the Industry DJs podcast. I am your host, DJ T Kid, and also my co-host here, Al, do it like this. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode here. You can check us out on your favorite streaming platform: Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and the Anchor app. Check us out live as well every single Monday here on Facebook Live, also on YouTube and Twitch at the Industry DJs. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest in the building. I know we're still setting up until the last minute, but it's whatever. We do this live. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest in the building. We have Gino, Rockin, Romo. He's back with us.
I love that live audience. Amazing. The live band, the live audience makes it real special.
He is back. Thank you for coming back. I know it's a drive for you, Gino, so thank you for coming back. It's awesome. But we're here to talk about Club Romo.
Sunday.
It's Sunday. I actually got the flyer I got the flyer. I make sure I grabbed the flyer before we actually started the show. So we're gonna talk about the show that you have coming up this Sunday over at Joe's Live. Yep. And we're pretty much gonna catch up on Gino and what he's been up to. So before we do that though, we'll go through our weekend. So this past Friday, I was where was I Friday? Club Icon in Kenosha. So I was DJing there regular Friday night. It was a good night. And then Saturday I was at LG's over in Old Town.
Life's good.
No. Lady Gregory's. That's what it stands for. Yeah, Lady.
Is that what LG stands for?
Yeah, Lady Gregory's.
I thought it was the appliance store.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's
the
what
appliance
she
store.
Yeah. That's what she said.
No, yeah. So no, I was at LG's in Old Town, so that was a good night as well. And then Sunday I just pretty much relaxed, slept all day, and catch up on sleep. So that was that.
It's about time.
So, Gino, how was your weekend?
You know, my weekend was actually pretty cool. To me, it was like a Disney World weekend. Every year in February, we have our dental conference.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So I was taking classes all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday as well.
Classes?
I take courses. You got to take, you keep your license, your dental license. You got to
teeth, bro. Nothing happens to teeth.
Yeah, nothing happens to teeth. Yeah.
Dude, you can burn a body, and that's how they're gonna identify you, bro, through your teeth, right?
Well, that's why I took these courses. It turns out I was wrong. Stuff does happen to teeth. So
yeah, they decay.
They decay.
Yeah,
so
I eat lots of candy and drink lots of coffee, like I do.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. Believe it or not, I really, really enjoyed it. I had learned a ton of stuff on surgeries and root canals. It's always good to refresh.
That's awesome.
On stuff like that. And I took my staff out to dinner on Friday.
I saw that too.
So, yeah.
I wish I was part of that staff.
And that picture I took,
I saw that.
Al said it looked like the Last Supper.
It did.
And I showed it to my wife. I said, look, does this look like the Last Supper? She says, it actually does. But it scared me a little bit because the guy in the middle, you know what happens to him. And I was the one in the middle.
But you're the savior.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And everybody still praises you. So you're still alive.
No, you're getting the wrong guy.
But everybody praises you. You're Gino.
Okay, let me get my money right now. How much is that? $20?
No, you can tell me. That's fine.
I was like, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to 2020.
Keep my tab open.
Yeah, right. I got you. I got you back. I got you back.
Good.
And then, so that was that. You had the dental.
Yeah, the dental meeting. Dental conference. Yeah, so super busy. I met a lot of people. And it's in McCormick Place, and it's crazy how many. It's crazy how many Club Romo people are in the dental industry. Yeah. I'm not kidding. I had several people come up to me, and they just came up to me and said hi. I lost my badge. This is how this is. I'm hoping I don't get this lady in trouble. I lost my badge the night before that helps you get into the exhibit hall, and I dropped it. I don't know where I left it. So I went to get a new one, and the lady says, it's $25. I said, okay, it's no problem. I'll pay it.
Well, you're Gino.
Then she looks at me, and she says, I know who you are. And then she tells the other lady, and that lady recognized me, and then the other lady recognized me, and then I said, okay, and starting to get a little embarrassed. She didn't charge me $25. She says,
wow.
Here, you can take it.
The notoriety.
Yeah. No, so I'm not going to say her name, but I just don't want her to get in trouble. But thank you. You know who you are.
I hope,
thank you so
I hope
much.
she has tickets for Club Romo this Sunday.
I didn't have, you know what? I did have some on me just in case. And I totally, it would have looked bad if I would have, instead of handing her my credit card, I would have handed her 2 tickets,
Bribery.
Bribery.
Yeah. I got it. Bribery.
Yeah, so.
You're good.
So
that's awesome, man. That's good. And you know what? And for the record, I hope I didn't offend anybody when I said that. Some people take offense to that stuff.
What?
When I said the Last Supper.
No.
Some people take offense to it, so I apologize. And after I wrote it, I was like, oh shit.
So let me tell my wife is religion. She's a religion teacher, and so I showed it to her, and she was okay with it. She understood it. So
okay. I'm Catholic,
so you're good.
I'm Catholic. I believe in the man.
Al, how was your weekend?
My weekend was very, 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 very crazy. Wednesday club karaoke back there. It was a decent night. We had a couple birthday parties come in. Friday I was at Village, which we had 2 of the actors from The Godfather there, and it was a good night. Wound up playing all old school, everything from like 95 and down all the way into the 70s. Had a blast. Played a lot of disco.
Seriously, Godfather.
The Godfather, the movie.
The artist?
Yeah, no.
The actors
movie.
were there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 of the actors were there.
That kind of beats my tooth story.
Well, unfortunately, I've never seen the movies. Sorry, I've never seen any of them, so I don't even know who these guys are. To be honest with you, I'm more the action freak. That is a little on the 3-hour boring side to me. Everybody says it's a great movie, but I haven't seen it yet, but I have to. And then Saturday, shout out to Jay Funk and shout out to Special K on the radio. We did Leaky Way West, their winter formal on Saturday, so that was pretty cool. Shout out to 3J for burning me. Appreciate it, 3J. Yeah, because I was out by his house, and every time I'm out there, he's like, "Bro, you're always by my house. You never stop by. Next time you're out here, I'll come hang out with you." I called him. I actually talked to him Wednesday, and then Thursday everything was fine, and then Friday came, and then Saturday I texted him and I said, "Hey, you're gonna come through?" And never text me back.
In the summer he always posts pictures of his barbecue.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you something. Every house out there is huge. So I mean, they're like mansions like you. So. Yeah, record producer and
Yeah, no. Now this is a mansion right here.
Yeah, right. Yeah. This little room right here. This is my.
I left. I forgot how far this place was. I left early this morning just to get here right now.
You took Southwest Airlines or
Yeah, that security line downstairs was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Real quick in the live stream, we have Sue, we have Gladys, we have Pam. Shout out to Pam who was with us last week.
Yes.
Pam. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that interview. Yep.
Yep.
That was a good show.
DJ Lookout, Pablo Punk Out, DJ Reich. What's going on?
I saw the DJ Reich's comment. That's the thing about Reich. Every time, and here's the thing, he loves it when I say his name. So I'm gonna have to unfortunately mention his name several times because I do get a little bit of cash.
Hey, that's
when I
fine.
say his name, and that's okay with you guys, right?
Hey,
but I saw he made a comment that my feet were not touching the ground.
Right.
You're right. Yeah, I don't know if that comes across in the camera, but
Right. That's $20. 20. Okay, I'm just keeping up.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsored by Reich today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
we're sponsored by Reich. Shouts out to Reich.
So this Sunday, I'm gonna pull up the flyer really quickly. So this Sunday over at Joe's Live in Rosemont, Club Romo daytime.
Oh man, I'm so excited about this one. I am so excited about this one. Obviously, every single one, I'm very excited about this one. But this one, it's less than a week away, so it's a lot of nerves, a lot of anxiety. But we've got George Anthony performing Suave. Have you ever seen? So George Anthony, he's one of the few guys that I would say is like has a true. He's a true vocalist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, his voice is just amazing. No. And I get the advantage because I get to see them up close and I get to see them at the rehearsing. Wow. George Anthony is just amazing. And
TKA, wow.
Oh, TKA.
And Coral.
Yeah. Coral, Suave. Yeah. Suave, the last time he came.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I had him a few daytimes ago. And he was one of my favorite performers. He just brought it. He came up there and he had a blend of his show's tape was, it included some stuff from the 80s. And the crowd just went nuts. And then, of course, when he sang "Crying Over You,"
yeah,
it just the roof came down.
You played that in one of your mixes recently.
Yeah. I do. Yeah. And then,
I haven't heard that in a while. And I'm crying over you. That's all I can do. And you had me singing that the rest of the day, man. So it was just stuck in my head. So I haven't heard that in a while.
Back in the 90s, we had a WCYC party, and Magic Juan, may he rest in peace, he brought Suave, and Suave was, got here early, and he tells me, hey, you know what? I need to go buy some clothes for the show. And so I took him to Ford City Mall. Yeah. Back when Ford City was there were stores in there.
Yeah.
Now it's not. It's like a vacant place.
Yeah.
But,
Very desolate.
I remember. So I took Suave shopping. So whatever that,
Did you pay for all his clothes?
I don't even remember if he bought anything, to be honest. But
Screw it. I'll just wear what I got in my bag.
And then Coral is an amazing performer. He's only like 5'2", 5'3".
Oh.
So I always try to stand next to him the entire time so that I look taller. But
Wow.
Cora's amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll get this out of your way. So.
But yeah, so we're getting close to selling this one out.
Yeah.
All of them are sold out.
No, wait, hold on. Last week he was 80%. Tickets were sold 80%.
Yep.
As of earlier this week, as of like today, I guess it's 90%.
We're at 90%.
90% full.
And
Nice.
and this whole weekend, I've been getting so many messages from people. Hey, I can't make it down to the office. Can I just pay you? Can I order these tickets? And I got tired of just going on my phone because people, I'm like, why are you waiting to the last minute?
That's very true.
Why are you waiting to the last minute? So if you're watching right now, you're listening, do not wait because we've sold out before. And then sometimes when we sell out, people think that you've got a couple tickets up your sleeve. No, I don't. They're gone. They're completely gone. There's nothing I can do. They got people there counting, and if you don't have a ticket, you just don't get in. So it's really important that if you're planning on going, get your friends. Do not wait. Do not wait till last minute because.
So I just pinned the comment with the link to your website, GinoRockinRomo.com, so they could get the tickets there.
So how many people call the dentist's office asking for tickets?
You know what? It's been crazy because my receptionist, they're like, what are we now? Are we
Ticketmaster?
Are we Ticketmaster?
Are we selling dentistry or are we selling tickets? So
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's been, but it's good. It's been good because we get both. So it's been good.
I think I'm saying her name right, but Corlin Jacobson.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, she's a big follower. Yeah.
What she said was hilarious.
Yeah.
I have to bend over to take pictures with Coral. Ladies and gentlemen, do not wear heels. Or ladies, don't wear heels.
No, Cora's amazing though.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of racist.
So I want to point out a couple of things real quick. So last time you were on the show, it would be 2 days. In a couple of days will be a year ago since you've been on the show.
Damn.
Wow. You've been on the show last time, February 26, 2024.
Wow.
That time you were promoting Stevie B.
Yeah.
Fast Eddie. White Knight.
I forgot who else was on the show.
And who else was on the show? But yeah, we were there.
Good times.
That's right. You guys were there. You guys left before my set.
No.
No, you guys hear my set?
Yeah.
All right. What song? What was my third song?
Oh, brother, stop it, bro! I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago.
What was the third song that I played?
so long ago, I don't remember.
I'm playing house music, that's for sure. That's what I know.
But
he plays a lot of freestyle. He plays everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I've never heard him play like.
All right, let's just say that you guys were there from.
We were there, and then
So what'd you guys think about it?
Oh, the whole show was amazing.
I like it. It was fun. I met with the
White Knight was there. Fast Eddie was there.
Took pictures with them as well.
Yeah.
I liked it, and then actually it was funny too because we were talking about it was like a mini high school reunion for this one here because he ran
on my age group.
We ran into
just say it. It's on my age group.
We ran into so many people that recognize Alan and remember him and stuff like that. So that was interesting. And then we ran into a couple of people who saw the episode that
Romo fans,
and then they recognized us on the show as well.
Look at that. Celebrities.
I don't even think so.
I think he was only melanonin one that was in the crew.
Right,
you were
right. So
okay. Oh, I got it.
No. Fast Eddie was there. My bad. There was two.
Right.
My bad.
That's racist.
Hey,
see how I catch on?
There you go.
There you go. That's racist, bro.
That's racist, bro. Good shit.
So no, I liked it. It was you brought out, and obviously you did it at the perfect time because the weather was nice. It was a Sunday, so people were during the day, so people actually could parents could actually come out and have a good time and and party like they used to be back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
No, and like I said, the cool thing about your show is you allowed everything to be played. I heard some 90s hip hop, which you rarely hear at any of those shows.
And what's interesting, because it was at Joe's Live, obviously you're in that place that's so dark, and then when you leave, it's like, wow, I felt like I was at a club.
Yeah, it feels like it's midnight and it's only 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, you walk outside.
Yeah, that's the beauty about it.
You almost feel bad walking up to the bar.
Yeah, the bar was happy. I'll tell you that much.
Damn, look.
But big shout out to my DJs. Big shout out to my DJs, because yes, that's the reason why I got my Dominating Six brothers: Gabriel, Louis, Pablo, Rick.
Yeah.
Caveman. They every single one has their own specialty, and when you put it all together in a package, it's like nowhere else.
The only person we didn't see was Reich.
I saw him.
Reich was my stage manager.
Yeah,
so he was up there working. No, Reich.
He was back. He was running around.
See how we have to mention his name? See how it happens?
See, exactly.
He's got
$20.
Another $20.
Just adding up.
So Reich is my stage manager. So I get complimented a lot from a lot of people that say, you know what, that was a real tight show. Everything ran on schedule. Everything was good. That's Reich. Reich is up there. Yeah, he's
I'm
military.
scared of Reich. I'm dead ass. I'm scared of Reich.
But he's taking a leave of absence. He's actually wants to be in the crowd this time.
What?
Yeah, so he's gonna be in the crowd. Yeah, so
who's running the stage on Sunday?
I'm looking for somebody at this point. Thank you, Reich.
Who's running the stage?
Thank you.
Oh wow.
I don't know. Oh, I see my mom there. Hi, Mom.
Hey.
There's
Hi, Mom. How are you?
See her.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
So, and then before we forget, thank you for getting us tickets for Sunday.
Sure.
So
Thank
we'll
you.
definitely be there. On Sunday.
I got them. They're right there on the TV. See it?
Oh yeah, I see them. That's right.
So I don't lose them. They're right there.
Are we doing cash or is that what are we doing?
Hey, whatever, man. We're doing cash.
We'll be there.
I'm here to pick them up.
We'll definitely be there on Sunday. So
No, I want you guys to be there. So
Yeah, definitely. We'll be there for sure.
Yeah.
We already made plans. And we're bringing two special people with us. Two special guests with us.
Yes,
Awesome.
we are. So you were on the show for about a year ago, 2 days, and ever since you've been on the show, I should say thank you, because ever since then we had Caveman on the show,
yeah,
and
that's right.
we had Reich, and then we had Punk Out on the show.
Yeah.
So,
So 2 out of 3 is not bad.
yes,
Punk Out.
Reich was there.
right,
Yeah.
No, Reich was there. He was just in the back. I was just busting his chops.
So
man.
we're just waiting for the rest of the Dominating Six to come on the show.
You got to get Rick. You got to get Gabriel. And you got to get Lewis. Those are the ones you're missing.
Yeah, we got to get the rest of them on the show.
We got to get those guys.
So hopefully,
we'll knock them out this weekend.
So hopefully,
we'll get them booked up this weekend.
Okay,
Hopefully,
so hopefully,
I mean, they're in the car. Should I just tell them to come in?
Yeah, just tell them to come in.
Just nah. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. You guys wait right here. Just leave them there. Just leave them. Just leave them in the car. That's all right.
But yeah, so ever since then we had them I had them 3 on the show. So that was good. And I personally was happy to see sit down with Punk Out, because like I said, I've been a fan of him. And Caveman, especially Caveman. I've been a fan of Caveman since Cumbia Sasso days in 20.
You know what I like about all these guys is that when you get to talk to them, they all have their unique talent. And it's, they can talk to you about music, but they can talk to you about anything else.
Yeah, of course.
And you realize that these guys have, they have a true life. Mm-hmm. It's not just,
DJ.
Behind the decks. They're out there.
Wait. What are you trying to say?
No, I mean, it's when you get to know somebody. No, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying when you get to, because when you hear, I'll throw a name out, you hear Caveman, right? But if you don't know him personally, you don't know anything about him other than you see him, playing somewhere. But when you sit down with him, you talk to him, and you start to, this is why this is an amazing idea, this whole podcasting that you guys do. And you guys deserve a ton of credit.
Thank you.
Because you do expose a different version of our lives.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot
that's
of
great.
stuff. Yeah, and this is and like I've known, dude. You've always been on that pedestal ever since ever since I've started this game.
Wait, I'm gonna run out of money.
So I mean, with that being said, I knew of you, but I didn't know your background. I didn't know, I come to find out you were Dennis, and found out about all the hard work and dedication you put in. Same thing with Reich. Same thing with Pablo. We heard about
Louis, Gabriel, Rick.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you just spoke on him being a dentist. So again, last time you were on the show, we joked around
about hygiene.
No, we joked around about Romo Dental number 3, and then you're opening up one soon.
Yeah, next week.
Wow.
Next Tuesday, Romo Dental 3.
How do you
opens
have time for all this stuff, dude?
So he mentioned that someone mentioned in the live stream in the comments last time you were here that you should open up one on the north side.
Yeah.
So where's this one? Where's Romo Dental?
This one's in
3?
Cicero, right
Okay.
on 35th Street near Austin. So now I've got like geographically, I got a little triangle happening where my 3 offices.
The Gino Triangle.
Yeah.
Instead of the Bermuda.
Yeah,
And
so this
nothing
one
but happens with good things.
I'm doing it with one of my partners, one of my associates, Dr. Ramirez. Great guy. We're business partners now, and he's helping me out. So next Tuesday is the grand opening of our
That's
office.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got this little party on Sunday, and then we got the opening of the office on Tuesday. So
Congratulations.
You're a
Thank you.
busy man.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're busy,
it
man.
is just
I just
Busy.
saw you at the Bulls game with your son. That's great.
Yeah,
that was
I
awesome.
saw that
Yes.
too. You're a busy
my
man.
so my son,
Like to travel.
my son Isaac is a huge Steph Curry fan, huge fan. And so shout out to Angel F. He let us get there. He works at United Center. You got to have Angel F on here as well too.
Okay.
And he let us in early, and we got to go by the tunnel. We got to see Steph Curry from real close. My son made a poster, and they took it away from us. They wouldn't allow us. Yeah, that's
That's racist.
yeah.
I'm joking.
But he got his Steph Curry jersey, and he got it autographed by a couple other players. So
That's
it,
cool.
it was amazing. So
Wow.
it's gonna be something he's never ever gonna forget. So
Oh, man.
yeah, it was really cool.
And to spend that time with Dad.
Yeah,
That's
it's the
That's something
one-on-one.
you're gonna be talking about for years
Oh
to
yeah,
come.
yeah. I try to make a point to spend time with the.
So how are you gonna top this one?
I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
done.
done,
But
son.
hey,
This-
you're
this
done.
is all
You,
you got.
you got 2 other brothers and a sister now I got to pay attention to. You are good. I don't know. I don't care if you're 10. You're good. You're good. You got 5 feet away from Steph Curry.
You know what? I just noticed that I now I know why you're opening up all these locations because your daughter's in dental school, correct?
She's a junior in undergrad. She's a junior in college.
Right.
So
So one's
God
gonna be
willing, one more year, and then she gets into dental school.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So she really wants to be a dentist. And
So most kids get cars. After graduation, she's gonna get a whole dentistry.
yeah. Yeah. You know what?
And until she gets married, it's Romo Dental.
Everybody always asks me, like, how do you feel about your daughter becoming a dentist? And I've got mixed feelings. I got to tell you.
What?
Really?
Yeah. You know what? Because here's the thing.
Really?
A lot of people don't realize this,
Please
but
explain.
dentistry is extremely, extremely stressful. It's extremely stressful.
Yeah,
So
you-
it's 100% customer service. So picture this: 100% customer service, and all of your customers are Karens. Picture that. So the craft, the whole, I love it. I love doing root canals. I love doing surgeries. I love doing extractions.
I hate root canals.
I love doing all that. I absolutely love it. But you have a human being attached to that tooth, and sometimes those human beings, they're not easy to work with. If you take that away and you just focus on doing cosmetic stuff and doing your root canals, I absolutely love it. And I've been doing this long enough, so I actually love talking to patients. I love it when I get a patient that comes in that's a Karen. I love it because I can talk to them, calm them down, and then do what I need to do. And
You
then
don't
the next
calm
thing
them down. It's that laughing gas that calms them down. Here, take this. Shut up.
Or,
I don't need-
or that
I use-
Novocaine.
I use my jokes. I don't know. My poor, ugly, stupid dad jokes is. Yeah, I get people that give me dad joke books and little plaques. Yeah,
Hey, how do Mexicans cut pizza?
I don't know.
With Little Caesars.
That's racist, bro.
Hey, come on, man. Stop. I can't.
So
Sorry. It was a bad dad joke. Bad dad joke. Sorry, bro.
Oh, I like
Sorry,
that.
my
I'm gonna
bad.
write that one down.
Yeah, I got more. Don't worry about it. I got more. I got you.
so then you're a busy man, Gino. So how do you manage all that time? I know we talked about
And
it
do
la-
your fucking 3-hour lives.
we
Sorry,
talked
I shouldn't have said that, Mom.
we talked
Sorry.
about that last time you were here, because especially when you're going to dental school, then you had to take DJing on the back seat for a little bit because it was kind of hard for you to do that balance. So that obviously dental, Romo Dental, and then you got Romo Dental number 3 opening up, and then you're hosting Club Daytime, Romo Daytime. So I'm like, how do you have time to just relax?
You know what?
You're always on the go.
Number one, it's my wife.
That
My
was
wife,
just-
she's an angel. She really
Shouts out
is.
to your wife, man. Shouts out to their family. Seriously.
Yeah, my wife, she gets it. She gets it. She understands it. There's times where she asks me, "It's like, how long are you going to be doing this?" And I'm like, "Are you talking dentistry or are you talking music? Which one are you talking about?" She says, "The music. How long are you going to be doing this?" I said, "Look, this is just a roller coaster. I said this last year. I'm not a promoter. It just landed on my lap,
I don't know.
and I do it I do it based on how I feel it in my heart. That's how I do it. So when people ask me like, when are you going to do one? I say to them, I really don't know. I'm being honest. I really don't know. I go with what's in my heart. That's what I do. And then if I commit to it, it's got to be done the right way. I surround myself. Here's a secret. And this goes not just for promoting, but that I've learned, but just in business, is surround yourself by the smartest people. That is the way you do it. That's going to be a big, big plus. Surround yourself by the smartest people. Some people are afraid to spend money because they could say, you know what, I'm going to do a fence. I'm going to put a fence in my backyard. I'll just do it myself, save some money, but then, 2 years later, you got to replace it. I'm not the type that does it. I rather hire the best person that can do that, and that's kind of the way I do my business, my dental business. And I surround myself by an amazing team. I have an amazing team of doctors, an amazing team of hygienists, front desk, dental assistants. I mean, they're all top notch. And that's the way it works. So I have the best CPA, the best insurance agent, the best financial advisor. All that costs money, but that helps me.
Oh yeah.
So when I do these daytimes, I also, I surround myself by people that are they're not going to be yes people. They're going to be like, hey, maybe you should do this or do that. Take a break. And I just do it as I want to do it.
Well, I'll give it to you because like these daytimes, you don't do them every month. Like for instance, you did the other one last year in March.
Yep.
And you did the one in Navy Pier last summer.
Yep. And I went in October also.
And I did October.
Last year was rare. I had 3.
Yeah.
But usually it's just 2 a year.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So obviously, you surround
every
yourself.
6 months.
It's
every 6 months if he does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Do the math.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm paying attention.
I didn't know there was gonna be math in this. It's getting a little too complicated.
He said, "Surround yourself with smart people."
No, surround yourself with smart people, and then obviously, Gino.
Is there anybody else we can bring in the room?
Gino doesn't miss. He like for instance, the one that we went to back at Joe's Live last year. It was a good crowd, and I got pictures to prove it and video as well to prove it. And
no, we had a great crowd and we had a great vibe, and I'm not gonna take the full credit because look at my DJs that were up there. Dominating Six. These guys are just class acts, and my stage manager, my guy who manages the floor, the security, who would have known that so much goes into something like
Gino
this?
had food
And we had a taquero, Don Rafa, they're going to be there again. And this year,
and let's not
we
forget,
got Josie Herrera is going to be there. She's going to be selling sweets like cupcakes, cookies, and
nice.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Yeah, so come for that at least.
Thanks a lot. There goes my diet.
Yeah, no, this is all fat free.
Oh really?
It's on a Sunday.
Hey,
it's a day of holiness.
Yeah, right.
It's all fat free.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, Gino doesn't miss. So obviously, everyone had a good time. So I'm sure people who attended the previous daytime was like, when is he doing the next one? When is he doing the next one?
Yeah, I get that. I get that all the time.
See, there you go.
And then everybody wants to know who am I bringing? So you know what? I say 0. I just say 0 because I don't say anything because when they ask me, I truly. Sometimes they think that I'm just trying to hold something back. But the reality is I don't even know at that moment. I really don't know. I just go with what I feel, and then I look into it, and and these artists, they're getting more and more expensive.
Yeah.
Extremely expensive. And
we had Pamp on the show last week. Yeah, we know.
Pamp is a class act, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he's dope. He's definitely a showman.
He did say that story when we met.
You guys look like drug dealers in the parking lot.
We went to the parking lot at North Riverside Mall.
Wow, even the wrong mall to go.
Yeah, we went there, and then I said, "What kind of car are you driving?" He's like, "What kind of car?" So we saw each other, and then we came, and then he gets out of the car, takes out a hoodie. I get out of my car, I take a hoodie, we switch, and then I'm like, this just doesn't look right, man. We're in a parking lot exchanging clothes.
Yeah,
right? It's just a little weird, but
that's crazy.
Pamp is he's a class act.
So
and there's two other people we have to shout out too that were actually at the show that we met, which was Gino's sister in the front door.
Yes,
shouts out to her.
Yep.
Because she was like, "Where's your tickets?"
Yeah,
here you go, ma'am. No, we were actually on the list that day. We were on the list. She's an awesome person, and Gino's wife. Gino's wife, who was in the back selling T-shirts and stuff.
Yeah, my wife is all over the place the day of the event, and my sister's at the door. It's a family affair, and then all my DJ brothers are in the back, and then Mikey O. Yeah. Big shout out to Mikey O. Mikey O was the one that actually got me this venue because he does events here all the time, and I met Mikey O and very unselfish guy, really, really unselfish, because I went up to him, I said, hey, I don't really do events, but man, this venue just looks amazing. I would think we can do something here. And instead of him saying, well, no, it's not going to happen, he says, no, you know what? Call me on Tuesday and I will connect you with the person you need to speak to.
That's awesome.
Yep. And so he held my hand so I can get my first one, get my first notch, my belt. And ever since then, he's always there in the sideline. He's always watching me. He's always, I always go to him for some advice. And he's just an amazing person. Mike Yeo is an amazing, amazing person.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
I'm going through the comments real quick. Yvonne commented. She just said that Club Romo never fails.
Thank you, Yvonne.
With who he brings. So I want to get into that really quickly. So, kind of explain the brainstorming into how did you finalize and bringing in the performers for this coming Sunday.
So let me tell you something. I've learned a lot of things. I've learned that I get a lot of horrible advice. I get a lot of really bad advice, but it's advice nonetheless, right? So I get advice from people that tell me, don't do the same thing. You're going to bring the same artist. Don't do that. Everybody does that. Do something different. And I think to myself, wait a minute, you've never been to one of my events. So you don't understand the vibe. You don't understand, the following. You don't understand what people really like. You've never been to one of my events, but yet you're asking me to bring somebody who I don't even know who that is. and it costs a lot of money. And I'm thinking, are people going to want to pay for someone that, quote unquote, I should bring? And then when I turn it around and I say, hey, if you were a promoter, would you bring that person? Oh no, man, that's a lot of money. I wouldn't bring that person. Well, so that's the advice that I've gotten from a lot of people. So I do take people's advice. I do sleep on it a little bit. I do digest it a little bit. But the reality is I just go what I feel in my heart is what I do. And when I feel it, when I feel like, okay, this is going to work, that's when I start pursuing and calling and making calls and making deals,
Speaking of calls, here's $1 million question. How the hell do you find all these people? I mean, you have to. Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean,
that's all.
It's no secret. I go through a booking agent.
Oh, really?
That's what I do. Yeah,
Okay,
I go through
cool.
a booking agent.
Okay.
I go through a booking agent, and it's a chess match because I may want TKA, and I may say, I want TKA at this show, but TKA may not be available that weekend. They might be in California that weekend,
Right.
or TKA is going to be in Elgin a week after my event, and then I can't book them because you can't have them in the same, I don't know, a 60-mile radius within 3 months.
What? Who told you that?
That's how it works.
What?
Unless they're on tour.
Yeah, you can't. So if I know that that Al is going to do an event in April, and he is going to bring TKA, I either have to call Al and say, hey, are you going to book them? Yes or no? Because if you book them, then they're locked. I cannot hire them to come in February or March. I can't do it. It's under contract. There's a restrictive covenant, a clause in there where it's a non-compete clause where you cannot hire those artists. So when people say, well, why do people get the same artists? Well, sometimes it's because that's all that's left. That's all that's left. You may want a certain artist, but they're out in Florida performing, that same weekend, and they're just not available.
Yeah, because Cynthia's here a lot, Johnny O's here a lot.
Or they're coming 2 weeks before your event, out in a suburb, and then they're just not available. So a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
So the key is to see who's available, and then once you see that they're available, and if you want to lock them in, you got to send money immediately, and they're not cheap.
Yeah, last year you had Fast Eddie, you had Shannon, White Knight, Eric G.
Stevie B.
Stevie B's expensive.
Oh yeah,
we know that.
But you know what? He's worth it. Stevie B is a professional.
We know that. I told you this.
Yeah, you DJ
2016, I DJ at Stevie B's. I was the DJ for Stevie B's concert at the Rave, and then also TKA when they came out to Milwaukee 2017. I was the DJ for that concert as well. So yeah, they're expensive. So
yeah, and then let me ask you a question. Do you have to pay for hotels and airfare?
Hotel, airfare, and then some of them, they want first class. Then they give you a rider.
Rider request.
Yeah, they do. So they, and that's part of the game. They'll give you a rider, and in the rider, it'll tell you what they want. They want their Skittles. They want,
all green?
Room temperature water. Yeah, that's me. All green Skittles. No, M&Ms for me. And they have they give you a long list of what you need. So the day before, I'm at Jewel Osco, or Mariano's, buying a tray of cold cuts and a tray of vegetables and a tray of fruit, and then it just sits there.
Yeah,
it sits there in the green room. But that's what you have to do, because when they walk in, they need to see that. They need to say, okay, you got everything I want. You got that mirror that I asked for. You've got, that honey that I asked for. You got the Sprite at room temperature and in the fridge. They look for all those things. They have my bottle of liquor. So they go and they take a quick look. Yeah. And then they're very specific. They'll say, you know what, I don't want anybody in that room. No one should be smoking around me. They have a long list, and you got to respect that, because they're gonna go out there, and the last thing you want is to have an artist that's upset, and then they go out there and then they don't put on a good show.
Correct. Yeah, I get it.
But that's something that I learned. So it's not just booking them, but you got to get the airfare, the hotel, arrange them for them to get picked up, to get dropped back off at the airport. And it's not something you can just do it. You have to follow up. You got to follow up and say, did it happen? Are they here? So for me, it's I have a huge sigh of relief. As soon as I get a text telling me everybody has landed, everybody's in Chicago, I'm like, whew, okay. That makes me feel so much better.
And we know an artist that got his fucking junk grabbed on stage and crushed, and the show still went on.
Wait, so who's this? Was that my stage manager again?
No. It was actually an artist.
Oh, okay.
He was an artist.
Okay.
He was an artist.
Louis Segura just commented. He said, a true story. The D6 requires bag of green M&Ms in a transparent bag by the DJ equipment.
Wait. Why transparent bag? So nobody steals anything?
So they can see what's in the bag.
They can see what's in the bag. It's like high school.
What's in the bag, baby? What's in the bag, baby?
So Gino, what was like the game plan? Like, what made you decide to actually this time book Coro, Suave, George Anthony?
So it just worked out. I really wanted my headliner, my anchor, to be TK. That was my goal. Get TK. And to be honest, I was only gonna go with TK. I thought, let me just do TK and that's it. Let's just keep it very simple. They got enough songs. Yeah, they got enough hits. And I thought, and then I thought, you know what? I was reminiscing on Suave's show. Suave was amazing when he came in a year and a half ago. And I thought, let me see if he's available. And sure enough, he's available. And Suave was extremely grateful and happy when he performed at my other one. Mm-hmm. And he was excited. He's like, hell yeah, I want to be part of this. And then Coro and I, we don't call each other, stuff like that, but he was very friendly with me, and we hit it off when I met him in person. And I reached out to him, and he says, I would love to do it.
He's from Chicago?
No, he's from New York. I don't know if he lives in New York anymore. He might live in Florida. I forgot. But and then George Anthony. I mean, George Anthony is just like, he's become like just part of my family, to be honest. He flew out here he's been out here twice just to hang out.
Nice.
When he saw my flyer for my other events, he's like, you know what? He texted me. He says, I'm gonna fly out there just to hang out in your show.
Yeah,
I was like, you got to be kidding me. And so for this last one, he texted me again. He says, you know what? I'm gonna fly out there again. It's me and my wife's wedding anniversary. We're gonna spend the weekend. We're gonna hang out at your show. And I said, since you're gonna be here, would you like to perform? And So it's to me it's just
see how nice that worked out.
And he paid for his own flight.
No, I took care of him.
See how nice that worked out.
Yeah, see, just him and his wife.
Him and his wife. Yeah.
Wow, man, that's awesome.
Nice.
That's
awesome.
So
nice.
I'd have been like, you're invited. Your wife's got to pay. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, I only got room for one person on the plane.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah. Wow.
That's great, man. That's cool.
So,
what's up, Dave? See, so shows this Sunday. Wow. So how nervous are you on this one?
You know what? There's always a lot of anxiety, especially the week before, because tomorrow I got to go to work. Oh. Tomorrow I have an extremely busy day, and I mean I'm still seeing patients, and so I got to focus on that. I still got a couple two practices right now to run, and so I have to turn off that switch and focus on doing my root canals all day, and for the rest of the week. I work Saturday as well, the day before.
Wow.
So I got it. That's always continuously going on. I can't close my offices because I've got an event coming up.
When are you doing sound check?
We do it early in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sunday
on Sunday morning. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So everybody's in the Rosemont area?
Yeah. I don't know if I should answer it that way, but yeah.
They're gonna be close. Good luck. There's a shit ton of hotels over there. Good luck trying to find them. Yeah. But I'm just saying.
they're going to be nearby. Yeah,
I was gonna ask when do the performers land?
So we have some coming in
the airport with
Friday.
No.
There's some people coming Friday. Most of them are coming in Saturday, and then one is coming in on Sunday morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I've got a very tight schedule of what time we get there, what time we set up the equipment, what time. So I'm there early. I'm there, super early, setting stuff up on the stage, and the artists tomorrow they will get the schedule of their sound check time. So they'll know exactly what time they got to be there.
Are you sending them the schedule yourself?
Oh, I sent it to the booking agent, so that's way it's off of my hands.
Gotcha.
Booking agent, sends it to them, and they'll know exactly. Hey, at 10:25, till 10:35, it's your sound check. You show up late, then we'll see if we can squeeze you in. But yeah, we try to make it as tight as possible.
And in terms of DJs, so shout out to Juan Too Big Press. I just saw that. We actually saw it last Monday.
Yeah, we were on before the podcast.
Yeah, we were setting up for the show.
I did it on
Monday.
purpose before your podcast because I wanted to get it out of the way, and I don't know if you got to hear it, but
yeah,
I did.
No, we saw the whole thing
Yeah.
Before we started the show. When we were setting up,
I love the tooth. I love that.
Oh, the
tooth.
tooth cookie jar.
Yeah.
You said cookie jar when I saw it.
It's
it was
a cookie jar.
tooth.
It's a tooth cookie jar.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We saw it last Monday before we started the show. I was like, okay, Juan Too Big Press. He's gonna be performing.
Pump Boy Lee.
Yeah.
So I sent the guys that didn't make it. I sent them all tickets.
Nice.
I sent them a note and I say, hey, congratulations, you made it to the top 10. Give me your address. I'm gonna send you tickets. If you're not interested, they all graciously accepted. They said, hey, of course we want to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to meet all the guys that I've never met that made it to the top 10. So yeah, so we're really excited. I wanted to make it as fair as possible, so that's why I did it.
You did.
I did it live. A couple previous times ago, I forgot who I had in my house that selected, and I was in a hurry because I printed them out and I was cutting them with scissors, and the person, I'm not gonna say his name, but I remember who it was. The person that selected, he says, dude, he's like, you're like super honest. He's like, why don't you just say the name of somebody? I said, no, this has to be done the right way because. This is random. I don't want people to even think that I had a favorite that I selected. And it worked out. It worked out.
Because last year when we went to the one, you had Little Manny.
Yeah.
So we got there. Actually, we got there like right when Little Manny was about to get off. So.
Little Manny's a beast.
Yeah.
He is a beast. He's so good. Such a good. I met his dad. His dad was. He says to me, I'm a big fan of yours, and I said, I'm a big fan of your son. Your son is amazing.
So so we saw that. We saw that as well.
It's gonna be a great show.
So yeah, it is gonna be
wait.
a great show. So you got the set times for the DJs already?
I do. And here's the thing: none of my DJs know what time they're going on
till the day of.
Because I don't release it. Tomorrow we'll be having a pre-show meeting. Tomorrow night after I get out of work, we have a pre-show meeting and we go over everything. We go over what time we get there, who's up, who's next, what equipment we're using, who's allowed, and we're going through all the steps.
You are so
we walk through it.
He's like so like hands-on. Like you're so hands-on. Like he's like it's
up to a certain point, because then when it's showtime,
like his hand, like we were mentioning cookie jar, like your hands in the cookie jar, like you're like so, and obviously you're involved, it's your show, but like you're like doing everything basically on your own, like
I love the fact that
like, and he's still busy. I'm trying to figure out like how he could be so. You got so
well right now. Look at me right now. I'm sleeping right now.
This is how he sleeps.
I'm like, how are you so? He has so much
energy.
Not even that, but
No,
it's
he's
like
got a lot of energy.
Muscles. Is that what you're about to say?
You need a lot of energy,
Height?
dude.
That's not even that. Like
Handsomeness,
he's always,
funniness?
He's always
moving.
He's always moving. He got something going on. Like okay, so for like since the last time he was on the show here, so he had another daytime. You had one at Navy Pier. You had one over at where was that? Where's the one?
And I did some.
And then he did
festivals.
He did festivals because we saw him at. Well, you were on Death's Door, but I saw him at Cinco de Mayo for Dave C's event.
Then you hung out with everybody that day. Pamp was there. You were hanging out with him.
That was a reunion.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he also did like you did the softball event with the cops.
Oh yes,
and the
we
DJ.
did the cops versus D.
He's so busy.
We raised $7,000.
Congratulations!
Yeah,
man.
we raised
awesome.
$7,000. Thank
great.
you for everybody who came out. I went and I tried to get DJs from all these different party crews and different DJ groups because I really wanted I wanted the entire city to get represented. So I did have Harry Hot Mixing Hernandez from the north side, and we had a bunch of south side DJs.
Just one guy from the north side, thanks, Drew.
That was it. That was it. That was my quota. That was it.
And the only reason he got him is because of Pam. Got it.
And Harry's an amazing guy. Harry, you know what? Harry's an amazing guy. He really is, because I reached out to him and he actually texted me back, and he was just so grateful. He's like, man, thanks so much for thinking about me. But he's such an amazing DJ and just a really all around just great person, man. Great person.
I've known him for years.
So I was happy. I was happy that I got him to play softball. So we had a great game. The score was like 195 to 3, something like that.
Well, they had guns.
Oh, these guys were. Yeah.
Tribe 3, what's going on? Like you're so busy, and then during the summertime he just went off to Europe. I'm like, how the heck did he have time?
Well, we had that schedule, so we went to Europe for the first time, and it was a little bit. It was an amazing trip with my family. So I told my wife, I said, you know what? I've got a lot of stuff going on with work and the DJing stuff, but I'm gonna block out my schedule, and we are going to Europe for the first time ever. We were gone for 2 weeks, and we just had a blast.
And then when he came back, another daytime event.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to pay for that trip. Come on, bro.
The Cops versus DJ softball event. I'm like, what is this man not doing? It's like, and then Gino still has time to go on Facebook Live and do these Facebook Lives.
Those are pre-recorded. I mean, come on.
That's my twin. Pre-recorded, bro.
That's my twin.
It's his doppelganger.
I'm like, he gets off work and then he just goes on. And he just
Elon Musk did release the drones.
Gino, you have a lot. You have so much to do.
Well, you know what?
So crazy.
I told you, my wife, because my wife understands it. She gets it. I told my wife, I said, look, if I did nothing but dentistry, as much as I love dentistry, like I said earlier, dentistry I absolutely love it. Running the business is a whole different story.
It is.
But if I
said that last time,
if I just did that and did nothing else, I'd have a nervous breakdown. So my decompression is the music. I love it when I live stream because I'm interacting with people. I don't see them; they see me, but we interact back and forth, and that just is a big release valve for me. And I absolutely love it, and I love the feedback. I love it. I have people will come to me and they'll say, you know what? I love your vibe. You're so positive, and I just love it.
You're happy. You're always smiling.
But life's too short. Life's too short. Life's too short to be complaining. So I'm trying to do as much as I can.
You do a lot.
Mom Romo, did your son ever get mad? Does he ever get mad, pissed off, just angry? Does he throw stuff?
I did. I'm not the perfect son. The other day I was at Mariano's. You're not gonna believe this. I ate a grape without paying for it. Crazy. I know.
My God.
I'm not perfect.
God.
I'm not perfect. I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah.
Did you wash it first?
No, I didn't even wash it.
Man.
Didn't even wash it.
Come on.
Yeah, I didn't even pay for it. Ate the grape. Just kept walking. Just minding my own business.
You're fine.
So real quick, this Sunday at Joe's Live in Rosemont, Club Romo Daytime. I posted the flyer.
Oh, there's Angel F.
There's Jimmy.
There's Angel F.
What's going on? What's going on?
Sue.
JC.
We got George Anthony, Suave, TKA, Coro, also the Dominating Six, Rick Guerrero, Pablo Punk, Al Gonzalez, Luis Segura, El Caveman, Luis Diaz, Dinamico.
Oh, yeah. We got Luis Diaz on there from TDMC DJs and Dinamico. Dinamico is going to be doing a pop rock en español.
That's dope.
I think video mixing.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, we're working on that. Yeah.
And then you also got Juan Too Big Perez opening up tonight.
Yep. And he's
opening up the day, I should say.
The afternoon. So right after church.
Day outside. Got it.
1 to 7 tickets are still available at GinoRockinRomo.com.
Yeah, don't wait. Don't wait because this thing is 90% very close to selling out.
Yeah, 90% sold. So don't waste.
Hey, is Punk out and Dinamico gonna battle because they're both There's only room for one new wave DJ.
They're going to do a breakdancing battle.
Dude, I want to see that. What time?
It's going to be the green room.
You got to tell me. Oh, in the green room. That sucks. At least have a live camera in there so we can see it from the outside.
Yeah.
So are you planning the next daytime already, Gino?
No comment. No comment. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. We'll see.
Because already, 90% sold. Everybody's anticipating on this one. I'm ready to go.
He's talking about it like it's Christmas.
No, because
I'll take a deposit right now for your tickets.
We got ours right there, bro.
I was thinking, wait, do I work this Sunday? But wait, no, I'm not. So I was like, I'm gonna go. So
you better go. Yeah,
you
better be there.
Actually, he had to leave early because he had the DJ down in Wrigleyville.
Last time. But
we'll be there the whole time.
No, I'll be there the whole day.
We'll be there the whole time.
Good.
I'm ready for the food. I'm ready for now. He got sweets there.
We got sweets there. We got tacos. Did you have the tacos?
I had the tacos.
Oh man, those are.
I had the
amazing.
tacos.
I did not.
Those
I
are
had the
so
tacos
good.
from Don Rafa. Yeah, I did. So
Yeah.
I smelled them though. That was for sure.
no, I had the ticket. I had the
you
tacos.
smelled them from all the way down the block.
Yeah.
From the parking garage.
Yeah, those
Thing's
are
fire.
really
Yeah.
good.
Wow. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I can't wait.
And who else just looks at Joe's live and says, I want to throw a party there. Pace fits what minimum is 1,000 people. I mean,
Yeah.
what's the maximum? Like 3,000?
No, I think
Without
they slow it down. Like if you get to 1,200, they're like, all right, you got to just slow it down. We don't want more than 1,200.
But what I'm saying is nobody
Yeah.
could just walk in there and say, I want to throw a party here, and I know I can pack this place.
I got
Gino did.
lucky. I got lucky when I went in there, and I told you through Mikey O.
I don't think it was luck. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I don't think.
I don't know.
Luck. I don't
And
think it was luck.
I had only done one event. That was a boat. We did a boat party, and that went really, really well. It was 400 people. That was in June, and then my daytime was in February, the year later. And so it was one of those things where I said, you know what, let's just do it. This is what are we gonna lose? Money? That's what's gonna happen. You know, it was very, very stressful. But it did very, very well.
It did.
And people loved it. People loved
Yeah.
it. So that's what makes me happy.
It did.
That people absolutely loved it.
So here's a $1 million question Alex has been asking for,
What you
too.
mean?
How do you get all those people on your live
That's not my
at the last
question.
minute? At the last minute.
That's not my question.
That was his question.
That's his question.
That was his
That's not
question.
my question.
It sounded like it came from my right side over here.
Right, that's not my
But that was your question.
That was-
though.
no, it was his
But came from
question.
over here. Yeah. I don't know. You know what? It's not the same anymore. You know, obviously Facebook has been very weird because
has been.
for example, I follow Tim Schomer
Mm-hmm.
and I sit in my dining room doing my paperwork for my office every Sunday when he's doing his live streams, and he I knew he was live and I never got an alert.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's affecting all the live streams. So instead of getting 200-300 people, you know, now we struggle to get 100 people at times, you know, but it's still, those are still good numbers.
They are,
but it's not like it used to, because people are always like, sometimes, you know, I have my phone in front of me out of sight and I can see my friends are texting each other and I'm thinking they don't even know I'm on, or, you know, I'm out. Wait a minute. I just thought about it. Those are my friends. They know I'm on. They're just not watching. They're just not watching.
Oh, my
We tune
God.
in. We'll share your stuff. I got you. We share you.
Yvonne this
Snap.
time after she said that you've been on fire since the Bad of Heart freestyle concert.
Oh yeah, I think Yvonne's a great person. She's I can say this. She's one of my patients. Just Dirty D is on there. I see her. Sandra Gamino, another great person. Victor Spinning Lopez. What's up, Vic?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the whole thing, you know,
Daniela.
TikTok, Facebook.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't
Look,
know.
Pound with 2 D's is here.
What's up, pal? So our tickets available at Romo Dental.
Yeah. So we're selling by Romo Dental. That's a big plus because you don't have to pay any fees. I hate the whole thing about the fees, you know, because when you buy them online, they tag on these fees. There's nothing I can do about that. So the flip side is to have it and do it, you know, sell them at my offices.
And real quickly, how much are tickets?
Right now they're $50.
Okay.
I started with $20, you know, Black Friday, and then say it racist.
Yeah, racist.
Oh, okay. I was waiting
Why
for
is it
that.
gotta be black? Can
We started with
it be a Green Friday?
$20
you spending money?
on Black Friday. Those went real fast. Then we started selling them at $30. Then they went to $40. Now, as of today, they're at $50.
And I'm pretty sure the day of will be
the
up.
day of, we're gonna. I don't. $70 is gonna be at the door. Yep.
Shit, I'm scalping our 4 out front,
Yeah,
man.
you could sell.
$150 each.
Yeah. You know, and people have done that. They've actually scalped them, and I've had a couple people get burned.
Are you serious?
They're like, yeah, oh yeah. And
I was a joke.
So
It
when
wasn't
you
me.
see, so when you see, but when you see on the comments, you know, on the Facebook posts, there's always somebody who says I'm selling tickets. Don't fall for it. That's a scam. That's not even. It's not even a real person.
3J, what's going on? So real quick,
Nobody wants to sell their tickets to Gino's show. If you got tickets to Gino's show, you're keeping the tickets.
Yeah,
That's
make
just
sure
plain
you
simple.
go.
Yeah, we'll go.
Or sell them. You can make some money.
no,
Then
no,
we're not gonna sell them,
Don't
no.
sell them. Go.
No.
Go. Really quickly, for Sunday, so performers the performers that's going to be on the show, George Anthony, Suave, TKA, Coro. Did you get to like choose or like how long each performer goes on?
Yeah. So I pretty much have an idea of what each artist, you know, the amount of songs that they have,
Okay.
and things like that, and then, you know, planning my DJs, so everybody gets an equal amount of time. So that right there is a headache in itself, trying to figure out, okay, what's the best formula. this person plays this genre, this person this plays this genre. Do I give this person less minutes, more minutes? You know, so it took me 5-6 hours to like think about. I'm driving home and I'm thinking I'm gonna put this person. It's like planning a wedding. Yep, exactly. And so we got that done. But like I said, tomorrow they'll find out. Tomorrow when we have our
3J the burner. What's
you
up,
hear that
3J?
D6? You'll find out D6 who's going to be opening and closing out the night.
It's a coin flip.
It's a coin flip. I don't even know if I got to check and see if I make sure I put my name in there because that's the other thing is I still have to put a mix together. Yeah.
What? You put a mix together?
I had, of course.
No.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, it's just
You're one of those guys that can wake up and just knows what he's gonna play.
No, it's pre-recorded, so it's just
okay, cool.
No, it's not. It's not. And I'm gonna make it sloppy. I'm gonna make it sloppy on purpose so that people will say that cannot be pre-recorded.
Oh my
There's
goodness!
No way
Oh my goodness! I'm just like I said, I'm ready for this Sunday. I
am too.
I didn't even tell Al what I'm going to be doing on Sunday, but we're going to do.
Well, listen, guys, I want to interrupt real quick because I brought this little notepad right here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me see.
Hey, real quick before you get to your notepad. Yeah. Now, do you get to pick the songs that they're going to play?
No. You know what? I don't get to pick the songs, but sometimes, like after the show, I say to myself, I should have picked the songs because sometimes, they perform and they'll do a song that they're kind of experimenting with. Yeah. Like, oh, let's throw this one out there. It's a new one. And then I'm thinking, no, I was just, he could have just done the song that everybody knows you're here for, So,
they're not looking at you like crickets.
After the fact, I'm just like, I should have requested, you should just stick with the songs that I want you to sing.
I'm paying you shit.
Yeah, right.
Why not, right?
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to interrupt the interview. So everybody at home, everybody watching right now, I'm going to do something right here because, during the pandemic, I used to have some of my DJ friends just come in. I would invite them to crash my live stream. Mm-hmm. And then when I would see, like, for example, Gabriel Guetan Garcia, he would be live streaming. I would go to his house, knock on his door. His son would let me in. I go in and I just take over. So I'm going to take over this interview real quick.
Hey,
is that good?
Hey,
all right.
Yeah,
because you know what?
This is yours too.
Thank you. From this point on, it's mine.
Hey,
all right. Let's see how it goes. All right. And then maybe we'll do a little analysis of you two and see how this works. But I put some questions. I had my butler put these questions together. I'm sorry. It was my personal assistant, not the butler. Butler was busy doing other stuff.
Okay, now we're on the hot seat.
So I listen to you guys all the time. Okay. I really do.
Thank you.
So there's always like a lot of questions that I feel like, man, I wonder this, I wonder that. And if I have those questions, I'm pretty sure that the people out there, your audience, probably has these same questions.
Oh.
Right. All right. So this is just so
this is awesome. I love it.
They might get a little personal. They might get
right.
They might get a little personal. They might get a little touchy. You got a box of Kleenex?
No.
Perfect. All right. Just let the tears fall down your cheeks. All right. So I've always been wondering, how did you guys meet?
Through pandemic.
Okay.
It was through the pandemic.
So it's through pandemic.
So this is not that long ago.
No, it's through pandemic. So I messaged. So before pandemic, he had a birthday party over at Players Pub, and he was looking for DJs to DJ that night. And I said, hey, I'm down to DJ. I didn't get a reply from him after that. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay. So during pandemic, again, he was DJing at Players. He was DJing outside because, we couldn't play or do anything inside.
Don't get me in trouble.
So he was looking for DJs and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, I'm down to spin. He didn't think I was gonna. He said come through, but he didn't think I was gonna come through and DJ.
And for the record, no disrespect to Alex, I put that out there for like Pound and like my boy, my boy boys.
Alex.
And this guy,
like,
I've never met him before, but he came through. I inboxed him and then we talked. Yeah. And I said, yes, shoot on by. Who cares? I had other DJs there that night.
So I brought my backpack and I DJed outside and I closed out the night over at Players and
killed it.
At the end of the night, he said exactly what he said.
All right. So it was love at first sight.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Let me put that down right here. So love at first sight.
So got it. It's not my type.
Yeah. So at the end of the night, he said I did a good job. And ever since then, we I guess we became friends. And then, starting this podcast, we'd always, we always talk about what we did at the end of our gigs and stuff like that. And I had the idea like we should start a podcast. So
that was my next question. But I just saw real quick. Remember, it's my show. My show, right?
For sure.
Yeah. George Anthony's in the comments.
George Anthony, what's up, brother?
What's going on, George Anthony?
class act right there.
Yes, for
True
sure.
singer. I can't wait to see him on stage.
No, unfortunately, and no disrespect, George, I've heard of him,
Yeah.
and I know he's new to the freestyle community, right?
His first song, he made it like when he was like 17 years old. George Anthony, I Love You.
Like 21, 25 now? 26?
What the heck?
He's still young.
He's my age. We're like 23.
Yeah, there you go. See,
We're exact same age.
So if he did it at 17, yeah.
Great guy. George
Unfortunately,
Anthony's a great
I've
guy.
never, as many freestyle concerts, I've never.
Wait till you see him on stage. I'm telling you. Yeah. True vocalist. True vocalist. So my next question for you guys is, how did you guys decide to do this podcast?
So 2021, we always talk on the phone at the end of our gig, whether we're both coming home or leaving the club and going home, and we always talked about stuff that happens at the clubs and stuff like that.
We talk shit mainly.
So
yeah, don't beat around the bush. Just say what you really want to say.
Mom's not here anymore, right?
Let
it loose.
So we talked about that, and and we had the ideas like we should start a podcast. So we lingered around that idea. It was like early 2022. Like we linger around the idea, and then like in April we decided just to go full force with it.
So who's your first guest?
First
guest.
It was Who Dat.
Yep.
DJ Who Dat.
Yep. DJ Who Dat.
Who's that?
It's
a joke. Who Dat? Dude,
he goes by the name of Kerry.
Yeah. Great guy. Oh, he's an amazing DJ.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, he did do a live set in my house. During the pandemic.
That's right. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw
That guy's nuts.
Man.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine, man.
Yeah.
Final Four DJ team. I've only known Who Dat for like 35 years.
Okay.
So, yeah, he was
all
our
right.
first.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but I have another question.
No, go ahead.
All right. Okay.
This
all right.
is great. I love it.
So, what's the biggest surprise you learned from someone? Like when you guys interview somebody and you're like, man, that's pretty cool. What's the biggest? You don't have to name them unless you want to.
Gino.
The biggest surprise. Here's another. I'm running out of money, man.
Gino.
Yeah.
The biggest surprise.
The biggest surprise, just a fact that you learned from somebody that's been on your show. You're like, man, I didn't know that about that person. Or are there just too many to name?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Pamp. Because the back end of the stories that he was telling, and I wouldn't even guess that that was that much drama.
I'm not surprised about Pamp, because Pamp is he's very well articulated, and he's very good at everything, his music, his lyrics, and all that, and then just his presence. I'm not too surprised that you would mention Pamp.
Right. No, but why I said Pamp is because of the downfall of a lot of the stuff that I never even would have thought. You know what I'm saying? And that was just, that kind of threw me for a loop. I was just like, really? Wow, that really, I don't know.
I have to say, you say any guest, right, Gino? So I have two.
Yeah.
House 13, when he was on the show the first time, because when I actually sat down with him and I actually learned a lot from House 13 in terms of music and, because he grew up with house music, literally grew up with house music. So I learned a lot from him. And then also when we had Caveman on the show, because I was really and Al could say this because I was pretty much a fan of Caveman, because I followed this man since Cumbia Sasso days, and I really wanted to sit down with him and pretty much like trying to get into his head and stuff like that, and and then also him. Having like his professional job.
Yeah, he's an attorney.
He's an attorney.
He works for the city. Yeah. Or I think the state of Illinois, actually.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like he,
Damn.
So balancing that and him DJing and stuff like that. So yeah.
Damn.
Those two.
So he owes me one after I changed his tire in the rainstorm. He had a flat tire when he was here.
K-Man?
Yeah.
See what happens when people travel out to you?
My tire's getting slashed right now.
No.
Sure?
I don't know what happened, bro. Those were brand new tires, but it was a rainstorm.
Okay.
It was a monsoon.
All right. So when you guys have, you got your guests here and you're talking to them, sometimes, when I used to be on the radio station, I would do little mini interviews. Sometimes you get artists or people that are your guests, and they can talk and they can give you material.
Uh-huh.
You ever get a person that sits here and you're like dragging stuff out of them, like, oh, they're not. You ask them a question, it's a yes no. And then you're kind of, you don't have to give names, but have you ever had that happen?
No,
because I've noticed that the flow is actually always pretty good here with you guys. Yeah. Alex?
No.
You're becoming that person that doesn't talk. Yeah. Here we go.
I think we had one guest on the show. I mean, majority of the time when we have guests on the show, they've always, we it's a free flowing conversation. We talked about anything and stuff like that.
Yeah, we have no direct points to where when we talk.
But I think I could name one guest off the top of my. Oh, Gino's looking for a pen. Oh,
that's my pen. That's all right. I don't need it. Don't worry about it. I don't need it.
Grab his pen.
It's down. It's over here. It's over here.
It's right underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh, he found it.
There you go.
Okay, so no.
I know it went farther in. Yeah.
No, Gino, I think
Don't worry about it. Just leave it.
He's a dentist. He needs his pen.
It's not important.
He needs his pen.
It was just my grandmother's pen. It's not important. It's a family heirloom.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So no,
this is the wrong one.
So there is. I think there is one.
I was gonna say I don't have any of those pens on there, dude.
DJ Image, what's up? No, there's one guest.
Image is here.
Yes.
Wow.
From Florida.
Image. From Florida. Wow.
So,
what's up, Image?
So there's one guest I could think off the top of my head. I'm not gonna name names, but that we kind of had to. I feel like we kind of had to pull questions out of. So that's that.
You know what's funny
So
though?
it does happen. You see,
Caveman was
guy.
real shy. Caveman walked in when Caveman was here. He was super shy.
Well, majority of the time,
I've never met Caveman before.
he's an attorney. He's an attorney. He's got to be very careful on what he says. He doesn't know what's going to be used. You know? You got me like a loose cannon. It's totally different. It's the complete opposite.
Yeah, but no, I think there's one guest I could I could think of right now that we
Freshman?
No, that we I'm
curious.
Well, let's go. Let's flip it around. Have you had anybody that just talks way too much, or you're like, all right, man, we got to wrap this up?
Other than yourself?
Me.
Hey, wait a minute.
It's me.
Other than yourself? No, but yeah, we had one guest I think that I think kind of went too long, and Al signaled me to like, hey, let's
You're like, all right, it's time. Yeah, that was my next question. Did you ever have one we just wanted to end?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever had?
You think now you know?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So when I was doing my live streaming and people were just craving to see who else I was going to bring as a guest DJ, because I always had mystery guest DJs. And so I was getting people sending me messages, hey, you should get this person, you should get that person. And then I would reach out to some people, and I've had several DJs, they had zero interest in being on my show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Did you guys ever have that happen?
No.
You reach out to someone and they're just like, nah, thank you, but no thank you. That's never happened?
No, but then also at the same time that Al does majority of the bookings of the guests on the show.
Actually, yeah, I take that back. Yeah, we had one guy.
Yeah.
We had one guy.
What'd that feel like? Did you feel rejected like I did?
No, not really.
No, you didn't cry?
No, not really, no.
No? Okay, well.
Even though he's one of my heroes, man.
That hurts. That hurts even more.
Kind of
Really?
hurt my feelings.
That's right. I told you we needed a box of Kleenex.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You think?
See? You guys are made for each other.
Did you tell me this guest?
No.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, we
Wow.
did. We did.
did?
I'm gonna toss it out there, Jay Funk.
Oh, come on now. That man's busy.
Well, he's one of my mentors, bro. I mean,
He should be here.
Yeah, he should be here, bro. Damn it,
man's
Jay
big,
Funk.
yeah.
Damn it, no.
And then you see him more.
Yeah, I see him.
You see him a lot.
Yeah, I see him a lot, bro.
That man's busy.
Yeah, he's busy.
Working
And
with the
then-
Bulls.
And then
working-
no, he's just like, nobody wants to hear me talk. And all I'm gonna do is get on there and talk a lot of shit, bro. I was like, that's what the podcast is about, bro.
Yeah.
Just come on, talk
look
about
at
it.
here. This is all downhill from here.
I love Jay, man.
You
He's
let
my
me
brother.
take over. Yeah.
This is Gino show.
It's the Romo takeover.
The Romo takeover, that's right.
I love it, dude.
I got another question. All right. You can or cannot mention it, but your most memorable interviews. The most memorable. Like you end the show or the next day it's in your head, you're like, man, that was actually pretty cool.
I'm still going counseling for the Envy event.
Oh yes, I saw that one.
Yeah, I'm still going counseling.
Yeah, you
for
got
that.
up, you walked away.
Yeah, I had to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was memorable.
one?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I said extra prayer for you that night. I did see that one.
Yeah, I flipped my lid that night. But you ever? I mean, he's a brother of mine. He's a longtime brother of mine. So
what was your question again, Gino?
Your most memorable interviews. You would say that just sticks in your head. You're like, man, that was actually really good. That was just whatever it was, whether it was just the vibe in the room, what you learned about
DJ
that.
Ecstasy when we had DJ Ecstasy, when we had DJ Ecstasy on the show.
Okay, so you said Envy Ecstasy. There's no Gino on there. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. All right,
DJ Ecstasy because
I'm talking about it in a bad
because
way.
No.
You are saying that. It was memorable in a bad way.
Yeah.
Well, now I have two. DJ Ecstasy, because it was hard for him. It was kind of hard for him to come on the show because I've been asking for almost a year and a half now for him to get on the show.
He's a busy man too.
He's a busy man, but we understand why he's busy, and he pretty much got his name like based on followers and stuff like that. Like he worked himself to get where he is right now, and then also, Don Carlo. When we had Don Carlo on the show. Because he's another one that he worked his butt off to get where he is right now.
That's awesome.
So on behalf of on behalf of all memorable shows, every single one of them to me, I'm not gonna lie to you, because we get the chance to, just like you said earlier, sit down and learn about the background of these people that we just cross paths with, or as as a lot of DJs said, that we don't get the chance to hang out and talk. And a lot of people, I've gotten a lot of inboxes from a lot of people that said, hey man, that was a great show, I never knew that, or I never knew this, and what to look out for. And everybody is different in their own unique ways. Even though you're the dominating six, each one of you guys is different. You guys all came from different. We still gotta get the
rest of them on the show.
I mean, but I mean, just because you guys are a team, and that's what makes everybody flawless, is because you guys come from different points in life, which is great.
That's good. And I think the audience, me as the member of the audience, I think I share the same sentiment right there, because I learn a lot. And then watching you guys interact, and
argue.
It's argue, interact.
He does more. He makes me get into an argument.
And we'll get into that in a little bit.
Let's do it, man. I love this.
Let me ask you this question now, because it's one of the things, anybody could do a podcast. Anybody could do it, right? Because we all have the technology. We can do it.
I think I know this question. Go ahead.
How hard is it for you guys to get that guest on a weekly basis? Because I don't think people realize, how hard is it for you guys to do that? Or is it easy?
I'll answer, because
it's not that hard. I have a lot of people actually inboxing me.
Good.
Good. And then the people that I do, I do lock in. I mean, like your big names like Gino, stuff like that. It's another $20.
Thank you. Another $20. Right.
No, but I mean those are actually everybody came from the same roots. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that's got is
that's awesome. That's great to hear.
Yeah, because he does majority of the bookings of the guests on the show.
I think the only bad show I ever had was Envy. I love him to death, but it was just it was.
You got very emotional there.
It did.
Yeah. Al's meltdowns. Sue just commented.
Yeah.
But no, he it's not that hard when we get guests on the show. We like Al said, that we actually have people that reach out to us that say, hey, they want to be.
Well, that's
a
good sign.
Yeah,
that they want to be a part of this.
Yeah, like the LED Z-Bot. They want to be on the show. And stuff
I saw that one.
Yeah,
too.
we were the only. I think we're only podcast ever to have an LED robot guy here. So that was pretty cool to hear, because there was a lot of stuff that I didn't even know.
I thought they were real robots, and to find out there was a real human inside that costume.
Yeah, and then so we had people who actually reach out to us so that they want to get on the show. Even after the PAMP episode, another podcast wanted to come onto the show, so we're going to talk about that. And also when we had Unforgiven and Skills from the Table Talk, from Table Talk, their podcast, we actually collaborated with them, and we went on their show. They came on our show a couple times.
We were on their show for 4.5 hours.
So next question, who's on your list of like, man, this is the person I would love to land as a guest on here?
Well,
go ahead, Al.
I mean, I'm already here, but let's go past that.
You're definitely. I mean, you're definitely a root in this tree.
But now, who would you like to land as a guest here?
Go ahead, Al.
Come on, because I mean, you never know. They might watch this later in the replay.
Bill, Bad Boy Bill, definitely for sure. Bad Boy Bill.
All right, I'll see what I can do. What I can do.
Awesome, definitely. Cubert's been already on the show. Cubert.
Okay. So Bill's definitely one you would love to land.
Yeah, I would love to land Bill for sure.
Yeah. What about you, Alex?
So I think people in the comments who watched the show, that they 3J just commented V5. So I would love to have the promoters from V5 to come on the show. So hopefully that will happen one day. And then also
Frank Monroy.
Frank.
Yeah.
It's good. Frank, I love Frank.
So I would love to have V5 on the show. I would like to have a conversation with them. Not in a bad way, just a good friendly conversation on the show. And then it would be nice to have Bad Boy Bill on the show as well. I also wanted to have Alex Peace on the show as well.
I talked to Alex Peace and Brian.
He would do it. I could see Alex Peace doing it.
Yeah,
and
then DJ.
He'll probably come without a shirt on. Because he's like a health nut now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
And then oh my goodness, Gino, I have a list. So
Tim Spinning.
So Tim Spinning.
Tim's never been here?
No.
Oh man.
So Tim Spinning Shomer.
All right. So wait. Gino 1 point. Tim 0. Finally, I got something.
1 point. You're actually
2
points on the show.
It's 2-0. I got 2, but
2-0.
Tim is amazing. We'll talk about Tim in a second.
So V5 of course. Bad Boy Bill of course. Tim will be great. DJ Nonstop. And
that's for sure Nonstop.
DJ Nonstop, and then my goodness,
the Dominating Six, the rest of the guys.
Well, the rest of them, and then we also.
Would you guys be mad if you invite them and I'm the one that shows up?
No, hell no.
6 times.
Awesome.
And then
so that's how it does.
And then
that's how it works.
And then Mickey Mixing Oliver.
Yes, and Mickey.
Oh yeah.
You have to have on the show.
Well, you know what? All you gotta do is ask them.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Right, you're right.
All you gotta do is ask them. Just reach out to them. Don't be scared.
Well, you know, and that's the thing. It's a Monday, so I mean, there's not.
Also, it's a Monday, so we're not even sure if they're going to be available. And then, but you know, honestly, I'll be honest with you, Gino. When
I already talked to CZR. I'm waiting for him to get back to me.
When Al booked you for the first time, I'll be honest with you. I didn't say this last time. I'll be honest with you. He
shit his pants.
I was shocked when
it smelled funny when I got that's what it was.
No, I was low key shocked that you were coming on the show because I'm like, Gino's a very busy man, and dude, I was like, I'm like, Gino's here.
Bro, I hung up the phone and there was like I just hit the lotto. I was jumping around.
And I remember do it. I remember telling Alex, look, you're not allowed to talk to me and look at me straight in the eye throughout the whole interview. You're not allowed to look at me straight in the eye.
I was shocked that I was shocked that Gino actually showed up because this man's busy. He has a couple of dental practices running, and he's gonna drive all the way up here to see Al or talk to us. I'm like, I'm shocked.
And there's one other guy that I've been dying in. Thank you for reminding me. I got so much on my mind. But the original guy from CYC.
Which one?
The head.
Harv.
Yeah,
Harv Roman.
Yes, Harv.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely want to have Harv on the show.
Yeah.
Harv. When we talked about it,
Harv should write a book. Somebody needs to make a Netflix movie on him, and you're gonna need to schedule like 5-6 hours to talk to Harv. Yeah.
Well, next time we bring him out. Or if I can ever get old, because I don't have him on Facebook, I gotta find him.
I think I'm friends with them on Facebook.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
yeah. So you got to get Harv. Harv. Someone has to interview Harv. Harv has a ton of things to say.
I mean,
all right, let's get a little risky now. How about that? Right? Let's just stir the pot just a little bit.
I think we should stop. DJ Kuka, what's up?
This is for Alex.
Oh,
what triggers this guy right here? What is it? What is it that's compared to gasoline that you add it to a topic and then boom, he explodes?
Oh Lord. Oh, where do we start, Gino?
Look at him. He's not even smiling. He's over here.
Where do we start, Gino?
Concerned.
I think.
Actually, before you got here, I had a meltdown.
He did. Yeah. I think what it is, Gino, is that well, obviously, people who tune into the show, especially from the first season, I get feedback personally. People like to say that Al doesn't let me talk. Al likes to interrupt me. He doesn't let me talk or anything like that. So sometimes that triggers him. Even low key, even though sometimes we're not, even though on the regular basis we talk, and Al will just ramble. I let him ramble for like 5 minutes, and then he'd be like, "Are you still listening?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm still listening. I'm just letting you talk."
Yeah.
So I learned that 2 years into doing this podcast, I'll just let Al talk. And if I try to say anything, I'll just let him talk until he gets everything that he wants out of his system. Then I could try to say what I want to say.
You know, you got the microphone control right here.
I know.
You can always.
And I threatened that on the show a lot of times that, hey, I could mute you right now.
He's muted me. He's disconnected mics. He's disconnected mics. It is what it is.
And I mute him all the time. But then, you know, I'll be honest with you. Al likes to. Al has like his mind is racing. His like he goes through a lot of things that he wants to say, and you know, low key I love him for that. But you know, I'm like, sometimes slow down a little bit, buddy. So it's the ADHD.
You see, now we're making progress as a couple. Finally.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's our counselor.
That's our counselor.
Yes. See, yes. Great minds think alike.
That's right.
That's our counselor. our counselor.
I'm a professional.
Yeah,
we'll see. I'll give you my final analysis when we're all done.
Oh, that's our counselor. Because we always talk that we was gonna have a counselor on the show. Because Al has a lot of things that's going through his mind, and I always say that we need to have a counselor on the show.
I'm here.
We have Gino.
I'm here.
we're gonna
have to tie in gingivitis along with whatever counseling I give you guys. So Alex is a little bit. He's like very, at least what I see from at home watching the podcast. Alex is like very even keel, right? It seems like everyone
says that.
Yeah, he gets excited, but he doesn't get upset, and he's right there. But now the question is towards you, Al. What do you think about what triggers? What gets under his nerves? What makes him get upset?
This one will be hard.
AL.
That's easy.
It's not AI, it's AL. It's not AI, it's AL.
That's pretty easy.
Really?
Pretty easy,
you think so? You get on my nerves?
Oh yeah. I know how to piss this guy off. You know.
Party Rocky Peep said dentist / therapist. You're actually right.
Hey, he's getting into the field.
You should see my rate. My rate on a Monday night.
Gino,
double for two people.
As long as I'm not going to talk while you're doing the root canal, we're all right.
All right. So let's change this up a little bit. All right. So I'm gonna say something, and I want you guys just blurt out what the first thing that comes in your mind. You can do it at the same time or take turns. All right. WBMX.
Love it.
Frankie Knuckles.
WCYC.
Love it.
Gino Rockin Romo.
WCRX.
Chicago.
Okay. B96.
Eddie and Jobo.
Played out.
What?
I haven't listened to B96 in years.
Neither have I.
I did something very grown up about a year ago. I took off B96. I took it off my presets years ago.
Oh wow!
And then I had Kiss FM, and I took that one off.
Yeah.
So now it's just Spanish music and.
But how many times how many times do you listen to radio? Period.
Not a whole lot. That's the thing. Yeah. Radio's changed. Unfortunately, it's changed in not so good way. So that's an industry that they're gonna have to figure out. Like, hey, what are they gonna do with that? All right. So now I'm gonna give you guys some names of some of the DJs or just people in the industry that have influenced me. I'm just curious to see what comes to your mind. Maybe something comes to your mind. Maybe nothing comes to your mind. But the same thing. All right. Mm-hmm. Tony Boom Boom Badea.
Awesome.
Mixtapes.
You ever see him mix live?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's been years.
Yeah.
It's been years.
I listened to his mixtapes. I think I still have one.
Tony Boom Boom Badea is wow.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah. I wish he did it more. I really wish he came back.
I thought he retired, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did. But his daughter now is a DJ.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
His wife sent me a link mix that she did. Great DJ.
Nice.
So I listened to her. I would love to actually see her.
Hire her for a show.
Probably, right? I got to see if she's over 21.
Club Romo female takeover. I know
he already did that.
Yeah, we did that one in October. All women. It was all women.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll do part 2.
Oh, Liv. I would love to get Liv on the show.
DJ Livia. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's dope.
Amazing. Bad Boy Bill.
Legend. Chicago legend.
Yeah, Chicago legend.
Yeah. Obviously. So it's funny because whenever you see Bill on social media, it's rare for him to talk. Mm-hmm. It's rare for him to actually say something. It's really, really rare. Yeah. So I've talked to him many times, and then after I leave, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This guy does have a voice.
Yeah.
He does speak.
A deep voice at that. Yeah. Very tall.
And again, these are people that have influenced me one way or another that are in the industry. So I'm just curious to see what you guys think. Mickey Mixing Oliver.
Love to have on the show.
Great guy.
When I feel like he's shy.
He is. You know what? He seems like a very shy guy. He's very soft-spoken.
Yeah.
He's very soft-spoken. He's very mild-mannered. He is. There's just nothing you can say bad about him.
Yeah.
You know, just really can't.
No.
We
saw him and his wife at the summer show.
For 3J. Yeah. No, Halloween.
Was it Halloween?
No, you're right. Summer
for
3J. But yeah, it would be nice to have him on the show.
I guarantee you, he would say he would be.
You think so?
Oh yeah, Mickey Oliver. Yeah, he'll be.
Because you just said it himself, like he seems shy and
it's up to you guys. I mean, listen, I can't help you guys the whole time.
I
know. Right? I can't be here and help you guys. You guys have to take it and get it.
That wasn't a part of the contract, That was not a part of our contract, Damn it.
All right, Julian Jumpin' Perez.
Great guy.
Great guy.
He's a lot taller than I ever expected when I first met him. He's over 6 feet. He's a tall guy.
Yeah, he's tall.
He's tall.
He looks mean.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Julian's a clown. He's a clown.
No, he's cool. He's cool. But when you first meet him,
yeah.
We met. Well, we met.
I've met him several times.
Yeah,
I know
and then
who he
we
is.
had dinner with them.
Shouts out to urging him.
Yeah, we had dinner with them last summer at the.
Him, Frankie Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Rodriguez.
I was there with you.
Yeah,
guys.
you were there.
Gino was there. Duh.
Yeah.
Speaking of Harv, he's in the live stream. What's going
Harv,
on?
what's up, buddy?
there's Harv.
Hey, Harv, we gotta get you on the show, bro. We've been
Harv,
talking
you
about
gotta
this
be
for a
here.
while, please.
Yeah, and Julian to me, Julian's like the utmost businessman.
Yeah.
He's a businessman. 100%.
He sure is.
Tim Spin and Shomer.
Again, another one I like to have on the show. Good freestyle DJ. I remember I was watching his lives and everyone tuned in for that. Like he was always.
He's a great dancer.
He's another Gino. He's another Gino on the live stream.
And Tim is a funny guy. Like when you see him, that's who he is. When you actually meet him in person, he's so down to earth.
Yeah.
And he's when he's one of the DJs that where his blends are just like flawless.
Yeah.
So good.
Right.
He's so good. All right. Let's do a speed round. You guys ready for a speed round?
Here we go.
All right. And there's no right answers, or maybe there is. I don't know. All right. Apples or oranges?
Apples.
Oranges.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Pepsi.
Pepsi?
Coke.
I like Pepsi.
I like Coke.
Pepsi too.
I
Regular or
Pepsi.
diet?
Regular.
Yeah. I don't like that diet stuff.
Now you call it pop or you call it soda?
I call it soda.
Okay, I call it
Yeah.
pop.
You call it pop?
Yeah, I call it pop.
I call it soda. Well, I don't know. Well, you know what? I don't know what I call it.
Yeah, I
I'll
call
take
it
a
pop.
soda. I'll take a pop.
I'll
I think I use
pop.
both.
No, I call it pop.
Pop?
In the Midwest, it's pop.
Yeah, I don't know. White milk or chocolate milk?
White milk.
Neither.
Neither.
I'm
you don't
lactose
drink?
intolerant.
Well, are you like?
No, I'm joking. I like
I'm
white milk.
lactose intolerant, but I drink white milk.
Yeah.
I'm not racist.
Tacos or tortas?
Tacos.
Ooh, depending on where they're from.
Yeah. You know
It
what
all
you're saying.
depends on where
Yeah.
it's from, bro. See, he's a brother, so he
No,
don't know
but
that
see,
shit.
I had tacos before, but I have them. I don't go to your.
So it's like fried chicken or jerk chicken?
You funny, but no, I go to
What's your favorite taco place?
right now at the moment, Taco Maravito on 59th in Gage Park.
Okay.
I went there a few times.
What about you?
Las asadas.
Las asadas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I've been to that one.
That's good.
Yeah.
They got good
Can't go
stuff.
wrong with that. Yep.
Oh, yeah, the fucking super burrito with everything. Oh, man. You're
All
making me hungry now.
Football or basketball?
Ooh,
Neither.
Neither, for real? You're not into sports at all?
Nope.
basketball.
Basketball?
Not after Jordan and Elvin.
Basketball over football? Really? Alex?
That's racist.
Stop it.
Baseball or basketball?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball?
Now you say you're not a sports fan.
Cubs or Sox?
Cubs. Even though
I
I'm
don't
wearing
know.
a Sox hat right now, but
Yeah.
even though I'm wearing a Sox
This
hat
room,
right now.
this
You're
room is
wearing
blue
Sox.
for a reason.
Yeah.
This room is blue for a reason. I bleed blue.
Do you? Yeah. So
I grew up
so
down the block.
I got to share something. My staff, my doctors, for Christmas, I give my staff gifts.
Are you
And
hiring?
They all pitch. I'm always hiring.
Awesome.
And they bought me opening day tickets for the Cubs.
Oh, shit.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
This season?
Yep. This season.
Okay, so yeah, that's the season begin home. Obviously, home game.
yeah,
So yeah,
April 4th. Yep.
Well, he's
Yeah, I
got
was
to
gonna
go.
say the season starts.
But here's the other thing that
He's got
happened
to go
though.
to
It's like,
Arizona.
so here's the thing that happened is like, you know, my family, we're diehard Cub fans. We really are. We love the Cubs. We bleed blue. So when I found out they were going to be playing in Tokyo, I decided I'm taking my boys. I have 3 boys. My wife didn't want to go. My daughter can't go because she's in college. So we bought tickets. We're going to Japan. We're going to Tokyo. So I booked the airfare. I booked the hotel. And I went online the day that the tickets were sold.
Ooh.
10 minutes later, they were all sold out. So I've been trying the cheapest ticket to watch the Dodgers and the Cubs in Tokyo. It's $3,000
Per person.
So I'm looking per person. I'm looking for 4 tickets. So I told my boys that, well, we're going to Tokyo, but we're gonna have to just look at it, go to a restaurant or something, or watch it on.
Tokyo's
watch on
awesome, dude.
Yeah, I've never been to
Tokyo's
Tokyo.
I went when I was a kid.
Speaking of, I saw that Christmas special that you did where they accidentally shipped you that microphone.
Oh yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah,
So leave your wallet at home
Yes,
if you're going to
yeah.
Tokyo, Japan.
I was trying to find a gift for my wife,
Yeah.
and I don't know
They
how
shipped you
my
the
laptop.
microphone? Yeah, I saw that.
And ended up buying a cordless, amazing cordless microphone.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, that
Damn
was
it.
yeah.
Damn UPS drivers.
Yeah, but my wife understood.
That's
She's
she's awesome. Shout
All
out
right.
to your wife.
Here's pick one of these: controller or CDJs.
Turntables.
CDJs.
I didn't get to turntables. CDJs.
CDJs.
Controller. You don't like controller?
I like controller.
Yeah?
It's easy on the
Okay.
back.
Easy in the back. North side or south side?
Oh, north side.
There, and let me just remind you,
do Chicago?
There are wrong answers and correct answers.
Well, I grew up in Wrigleyville, so
North side.
North side.
All
right. Freestyle or house music?
Oh,
House music all day.
House music.
Yeah, I'm not making this easy for you guys.
No,
house,
you're not.
house music or freestyle?
House music.
George Anthony is watching. GA, you see this?
We like
You got to have George Anthony here. You got to have him. Well, you know what? You'll meet him on Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could, I don't know, record something just quick, real quick. GA is amazing. GA is amazing. I actually took him to Atotonilco. He loves Atotonilco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I took him there. It's on 26th Street, Little Village.
Yeah.
Amazing tortas and tacos and milkshakes. So we sat there and we talked about freestyle music and all the politics involved with it. And it was great. I felt like I just learned so much, and he helped tie in all the loose ends, everything that I had learned or I thought existed. And he just connected all the dots. So
it's funny that you said that, because I had the same situation with Pam. That's why I connected all the dots.
Yeah.
Everything that I didn't know. That's why when you asked me that question, it kind of like boggled me when you started talking. I'm like, really? That really happened to you?
Yeah. Oh. Reggaeton or hip hop?
Hip hop.
Reggaeton.
Hip hop.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you would prefer reggaeton?
Reggaeton, yeah.
Okay. TikTok or Facebook?
Facebook.
Yeah. Now TikTok?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'm on TikTok, but like I still use my Facebook more. But I am trying to create more.
I don't want my information sold to China.
Oh God.
So what do you guys?
It was a joke.
What's going on, Pound?
What do you guys think about? There's always a debate, because I always get a lot of quote unquote advice, and people are, you should go to TikTok and that's where it's at.
But see, you have to have 1,000 followers to even do a TikTok live.
To go live, right?
Yeah, and then you could create your TikTok reels and stuff like that, but it's kind of hard to get the engagement.
Yeah.
So, I prefer Facebook, but I'm still learning on TikTok. So
yeah. I have a TikTok account, and I think I live streamed about 3 times. It just didn't feel the same. I know for me, it just
kind of
didn't
like
feel the
when
same.
you do TikTok live. It's kind of I learned this from somebody. When you do a TikTok live, it's kind of like doing Instagram live.
Yeah. See, I've never done Instagram live.
Back in the day, but now Meta owns all that. So nice try.
Yeah, well, not
because
TikTok.
now everybody's getting kicked off.
All right, let's go into what are your thoughts? What would you? Well, I don't know how to ask this, but old school DJs versus new school DJs.
Okay, so when you
give me some comments. Old school DJs and new school DJs.
So what do you mean?
Short comments.
Okay.
Sucking good.
Stop it.
Which one's which?
Which one's better?
What are your thoughts on that?
Okay. Which one?
Old school for sure. Old school for sure.
I feel like old school. Well, in general, and I said this before on the show, old school DJs needs to open up their minds and broaden their music palette.
See, so that's the argument that I hear a lot, is people will say that the old school DJs stuck in that, and I'm one of those old school DJs, and I don't really even care. You know, I play what I want.
Yeah,
I get that. But it also depends on the crowd that you're playing for as well. True, so that's the formula.
Yep. So then the new school DJ, where I was going with this, is that there's the mechanics. The mechanics between someone who's been doing it for a long time, that's an old school DJ, versus a new school DJ. I think you mentioned it one time where some kid saw you DJing, and I think it was you, or it may have been 3J, I think, that had said that in his interview. Somebody saw you guys making a blend, and kid didn't know what was going on.
Me.
That was you, right? Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
I was at a store, in-store.
That's right. See, I do pay attention.
Awesome. Fast Eddie, what's going on?
Eddie, what up?
And real quick, Gino, Pound said that you're actually putting us to work with these questions.
Putting us to work? Why is that?
This is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it, dude. This is great. And Gino's the only one that ever even...
Yeah. So let's see. We got any people make? You know what? And people out there, if you got any questions, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how I'm doing.
Great, bro.
I'll be back next week. I'll be back next week.
Clearly, they say they clearly.
He'll be back next week in this seat right here.
Clearly, think you're doing a good job.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
What's more?
All right. So we're almost done, and I'll have my full
No.
I'm ready.
I want more, Gino.
I'm just gonna say a word. I'm gonna say a word, and then just say whatever comes to your mind. And there is no wrong answer, and vulgarities are fine. It's your show, so I don't care.
Yeah, but mom's in here, so
you ready?
We gotta watch it.
Yolanda. Is that a word? That's just a sound.
Every time
I said Yolanda.
I'm gonna say Maria, because that's the first thing that popped in my head. Because every time that Al mentions Yolanda, House 13's wife Maria,
She mysteriously shows up.
She doesn't like that song, and she
doesn't like it.
She doesn't like Yolanda.
Yeah, I love that song
because she knows
a lot of Southsiders don't like it.
Okay,
really?
A lot of
I don't know. You know, every time I play it, people love it. They sing it.
You're the pop piper, bro.
So I'm always scratching my head and I'm thinking, okay, this is a song I'm not supposed to play because nobody likes it.
I remember when I was at Cinco de Mayo with Gino and we were talking about his set, and Gino was like, I can't play this. I can't play that.
Because everybody was playing the stuff I was going to
play the same style you were playing. But when he hopped on, everyone was still jamming.
Because it's Gino. He's the pop piper.
Because it had 10 minutes had passed since they had played the other Yolanda. So then I played it again 10 minutes later, and it was like fresh. It was brand new.
So, all right. So I want to ask you a question because this
I'll allow you to ask a question.
I was about to say, make it quick. Make it quick.
Go ahead.
As far as that old versus new, I think as far as that goes, I gotta hand it to the newer guys for being diverse in their equipment usage per se, versus the older guys.
Yeah.
But the older guys that do tend to break the barriers, they're badass.
I agree.
Make sense?
I agree.
Right.
So I'll skip to another one. So
no, keep going.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on I'm an only a vinyl DJ. When you hear that,
you're stuck.
What are your thoughts on that?
Good luck on that.
You're stuck.
Yeah. Does that impress you? Or does it feel like you're a little bit stuck in the back?
Nope.
The background.
I feel like you're stuck.
You're stuck.
You're stuck.
Stuck in time.
Which is interesting because Al has like 2 crates of vinyl right now. So
I got more. Yeah, I got more downstairs too. And then he saw me. He was like, "I want to hear the crack of the record."
Yeah.
I was like, "Go ahead, bro."
All right, here's another one. You got to be real careful with this one. All right, just give me your thoughts on this.
All right.
Southside DJs. Crickets.
Southside DJs. That's it.
I was about to say.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Just in general. You guys live. You guys are in the suburbs. And
suburbs. Wow. I just moved out here, Gino. I was on the north side for a while.
Well, north side. Gino, I thought you were a fan because we did have an episode about this.
No, but I'm asking the question.
Okay, so
answer it, damn it.
Hush. So, Southside DJs.
Just your thoughts. Just
they need to DJ on the north side. Vibe's different.
Bullshit. I think some of the south side, some guys on the south side are some badasses.
They are
a lot of badasses.
But they also need to venture out.
Unfortunately, I think there's a lot more south side DJs than there is north side
Unforgiven,
DJs.
what's up? So
if you were to put them together, I think there was again. I think the DJ community on the south side is way bigger than the north side.
That'd be interesting to find out exactly, who's
even back in the day.
Yeah.
Because because of this podcast and talking to and 3J and all the other guys, they had some pretty big ass fucking crews.
Yeah. Yeah. So all right, so now let's flip it around. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear Northside DJs?
Oh, they suck.
Shut up.
He said it.
I said it. I'm no.
Open format.
I love them. I love them all.
Open format.
Open format?
Open format, yeah.
I see a preference right there.
Open format,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday to Marsha. Marsha turned 20.
Marsha. Speaking
29.
of birthdays, his birthday's on Monday.
A week from...
Yeah. Friday, sorry.
This Friday coming up, right?
This Friday, yeah.
That's awesome. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
My birthday's coming up. It's right around the corner.
When's your birthday?
October.
That's right.
It's still right around the corner.
October what?
And it's coming up.
October what?
22nd.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
His birthday's in October.
October 6th.
October 6th?
Yeah.
Oh, you're Libra.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. I don't know what that means. We just fist bumped because we're both Libras.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. All right. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear daytime parties?
We're getting fucking lit.
No. Good time, good vibe.
Good time, good vibe.
Good time, good vibe.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Like I said,
we can attend. I can attend.
Like I said, it feels like a club inside, but when you're outside,
I can attend. But no, just roof on the wood, shit like that. Daytimes, they're fun to go to. They're great.
Oh, look at DJ Flashback. Your next daytime, Gino Romo, Southside DJs versus Northside DJs.
Oh shit!
So I had somebody one time send me a message, and he's like, "Bro, I got a great idea." This is how he wrote it. "Bro, I have a great idea. Your next event, you should have everybody, all the breakdancing crews, do a breakdancing contest." That's what he told me. So I wrote him back, and I said, "Do you realize they're on their 50s?
Yeah.
There's nobody. So the first thing I did was I tried to do the worm. It didn't happen. Just to prove to myself that it's a horrible idea.
No, I got to mess up.
That's a true story. All right, we're almost to the end here. What's your thoughts when you hear music on the radio?
I don't.
First thing you hear, first thing comes to your mind.
What is it?
I don't listen to the radio.
What
I
is
don't know.
the music these days?
Yeah.
What is it these days?
What the fuck is this?
Nah, that's
Like
it.
my kids don't even listen. They don't listen to the radio. To them, radio doesn't really even exist.
Yeah,
for
it's
my kids.
like what is it these days? So
How many times have I told you that?
the only time I listen to the radio once in a while just to hear the new music that's out, and then when I listen to the new music, I'm like, what is this?
The only time I want to listen to the radio is for fucking Delilah.
Oh,
What-
playing White Peas.
Yeah.
Playing
No.
Yeah.
She had the show on V103.
Oh,
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
it's like,
Delilah,
it's
it's
a
like
slow
the-
stuff.
yeah,
it's on the light, 93.9.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
light. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that, bro. I love
Yeah.
it, bro. You hear a lot of.
We're starting to see a soft side over here to Al. Very soft.
Hey, man,
Son.
listen. I'm not hard.
Al can get emotional sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they saw it on the show.
Yes, we did.
All right, next word. We're almost towards the end here. What comes to your mind when you hear promoters?
Depends.
Because this could go either way, right?
Yeah.
There's good promoters, bad promoters, but what on your life experiences?
Okay, so it's based on my life experiences, Gino. So
Then he's taking notes.
the one, based on my experience.
I'm sorry, you wanted a large horchata? Is that what you wanted?
No ice. No
Hey,
ice.
ice?
hey,
Yeah, that's another thing. Don't put ice in your horchata.
Hey, I
Yeah.
had horchata early
you?
on the way here.
No cilantro, right? Please
You
tell me
notice
no
how he
cilantro.
I
said
like
that? He
cilantro.
said a horchata.
No, I did not. Shut up. So promoters, they're only looking out for their best interest based on my life experience. That's my experience.
Yeah,
That's my.
I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I work with in the past. Lately, I have been working
Yeah.
with not so good promoters.
He's a promoter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I haven't worked with Gino yet.
So once
You failed.
let me tell you
haven't
something.
worked with Gino yet.
When I was in college, I was real busy studying and I didn't have a whole lot of time to DJ. But there was this nightclub in just west of downtown. I'm not gonna name the club. And they asked me to DJ, and they're like, you're going to be our headliner along with this other guy who's going to be a headliner as well. But I knew that the other guy that was DJing, that he had a bigger name than I did. And so I'm walking in, this is with records. I'm walking in, and there was a long line getting in, and they were charging $20 at the door. There was
Ooh.
easily 2,000 people in there, easily.
See,
So the guy played before me. He did pretty good, and then I played, and the vibe was just great. It was amazing. And then when I was getting ready to leave, I went to the promoter. I said, "Hey, you know what? I'm ready to get paid. You know, you never really told me what. You know, never." He's like, "Well, how much do you want?" And I said, "Well, just whatever you pay that guy, give me. Same thing." Because I did the math. It's $20 a person. There's like 2,000 people in
that's
there.
40 grand.
Yeah. So he gave me $80. Yeah, that was it. And I said, seriously, this is what I'm getting, $80. So that, and that I just never forgot. But as you can see, I'm way over it. I don't even bring it up anymore. Talk about it, right? Doesn't affect-
Like I said in the past, I haven't. I have not worked with one good promoter yet.
And again, because of this podcast, we just found out that Gino got raped too.
Well, no, I didn't say raped.
No, that's called rape. We call it rape. I mean, you got raped.
I call it underpaid, but
Yeah,
it's just a
you
little,
get right. You got raped.
it's a little harsh. The whole rape thing.
No, it's
mom's
like it's not like that.
His mom's
Not
on
like
the show.
that.
But no, I work
It's
with.
like these kids call it cook now.
Yeah.
Cook, let her
Yeah,
cook.
let her cook. Like what?
Is that
What is she? Is she cooking? What is she doing right now?
my kids? I pick up little things from my kids, and then when I repeat it, they're like, "No, don't.
Yeah,
don't,
yeah,
don't say that."
Yeah, don't.
No one says that. So I'll tell them like, "Come on, let's go
So yeah,
for shizzle." And like, no one says that. No one says that. No, they call me Papi. No, Papi. No one says that.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm bringing it back. Is what I'm doing.
Booty raped.
Yep.
That's what they.
yeah, I haven't worked with some. I haven't worked with a good promoter yet, and I thought the last time I was working with a promoter, the last promoter I was working with, I thought it was going to be a good relationship, but that didn't work out. So
No. But yeah, I'm with you with that.
DJ Mary, what's going on?
All right, a couple more.
Oh.
Chicago music producers.
Needs to
We
be
need more.
Not even that. They need to be
Promoted.
No, well, yeah, obviously
Exposed?
They need to be exposed more.
Yeah, I
they
agree.
need more exposure. Yeah.
You got Patrick Wayne, 3J. You know, they need to be exposed, and the world needs to hear their music.
Well, shout out to them because the Bulls just picked up their Chicago Fire.
Congratulations. Yeah,
So
picked up
Pam,
Shigata.
yeah, 3J.
That's
all
a
those
step.
Guys, everybody.
That's a step. That's not even a small step. That's a huge step.
Yeah. Did you see the choreograph that went into it?
Yeah, I saw that.
Amazing. Yeah.
On the whole, man, that dude.
No,
I
and
saw
then,
the
they
video
play
for that.
it, and the thing, because it's got such a good vibe to it that I was there that day, but I didn't hear it that day, but that happened afterwards. But it's got such a good vibe to it that it brings people to their feet, and then people are gonna go home remembering that song. So yeah, kudos to them. That's great. DJ Myra. Oh man, we can talk. Have you had DJ Myra here already?
No, I've talked to Myra, and
Oh.
she just
You got to talk to her people.
I don't think she likes me.
You got to talk to her people. DJ Myra should be here.
Her and her husband.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're the dynamic duo.
See,
Well, no, I'm just teasing.
so,
the last time I talked to him was at the summer. Summer.
Real quick, there are some people who I guess I could say there's some people who watch the show, and we do sometimes we reach out to them and hey, we shout them out on the live stream. Hey, come on the show, and sometimes they're afraid to get on the show because they know how Al is. So
they're afraid.
They're afraid of Al sometimes.
Really?
Really?
What do you have to say, Al?
Me?
Oh, really?
He's just misunderstood.
And we talked about that too
Yeah.
in season 1.
Nah, he's a little teddy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are fucking scared of me. I've never done anything.
All right, I got one last question, and then you guys.
Any more?
One more question.
No more, Gino.
No.
I'm loving this.
One more question, and then you guys you can have your show back.
No, I want this. I like this.
You like
bro.
this?
This is
All right, good. This is gonna go down as one of your most memorable shows.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I think we're gonna start flipping it, and we're gonna call it the Gino hour.
The Gino
Or the
hour?
Gino half hour.
I'll be
and
here
have
every
the
Monday.
guests- Have the guests ask.
Yeah. So you want my writer now? You want to know about all the things I need?
He asked you for your writer the last time.
I'll bring it. I mean, I see there's a $100 bill. Is that fake?
It's all fake.
Yeah.
It's all fake.
I've been eyeing it the whole day. Last question.
Hey, you want one? I can give you.
Last question is what is you don't have to say anything. It doesn't have to be music related or DJ related, but for each one of you, go first out. Your biggest, proudest moment in your life. Does not have to be related to music. Biggest, proudest moment in your life. It doesn't have to be one. It could be several.
The birth of my kids.
How many kids?
3. I got 2 beautiful daughters and a son.
There you go.
The birth of my kids.
Awesome.
And then the second is DJing.
DJing. Biggest, proudest moment right there.
Yep.
Is there a specific venue, event that you did where you're like, man, I killed it right here. This is in front of, whoever was out there, maybe a big crowd, big stage, big event. Is there anything specific, or is it just you love what you do?
I love what I do.
Awesome.
No matter
Applause.
no matter what stage I hit, man, I always put my art on my sleeve and rock out.
Love it.
I don't care if there's 20 people or 200 people.
Yep. Love it.
You rock it the same way.
Yep. Love it. That's good. All right. You had some time to think about it,
No.
Alex. All right.
His cats.
Let me repeat the question.
His
ahead,
cats.
go ahead.
All right. And there is a wrong answer, and there's a wrong and a right answer.
Okay.
Your biggest, proudest moment in your life up to now.
Up to now.
Yeah.
Ooh. So
You did have more time to think about it.
I know, right?
Right.
So, because I'm basically, and Al knows this, like I'm pretty much by myself. So I'm
He has cats.
I don't have any cats, so I'm pretty much by myself. So I don't really do anything outside of DJing besides work. But I would have to say DJing because when I started off when I was 18, I didn't think I would be still doing it. And I'm 36 now. We'll be 37 on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Proudest
You're old.
Yes, thank
Damn,
you.
you're old.
36?
36.
He's older than both of us.
Yeah.
Wow.
In dog years.
Yeah.
So I would have to say actually no, I take that back. My proudest moment was 2016. The summer of 2016. It took me a while to plan, execute it, but I did like what I called myself a mini tour. Meaning that I reached out to venues on my own and stuff like that, and I end up DJing at places. So I remember the tour exactly. So Friday I was somewhere in Wisconsin. I was DJing Club Icon on that Friday. Saturday I DJ'd the Stevie B concert at the Rave in Milwaukee. That was 2016. Then I flew out to Arizona.
Wow.
Yeah, and I DJ'd at a couple of places. Dos Gringos on a Tuesday.
I know those guys.
Those Gringos in Chandler, Arizona on a Tuesday. And then I relaxed on a Wednesday. This is funny. Flew back to Chicago Thursday morning. DJ at a club in Downers Grove at the time, Club Karma. This was Thursday night, and then I flew back to Arizona to DJ at this other spot, El Jefe. I DJ El Jefe in Scottsdale.
Oh, nice.
That Friday, and then I flew to and I left El Jefe, Arizona, and I flew to New York. I DJ at the time when I was used to DJ in New York once a month.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of the club, The Den. I flew out to New York and I DJ at The Den on that Saturday, and then Sunday I DJ'd at PS 118 in New York City.
Wow.
So yeah, that was proud.
Now that's busy right there.
Yeah.
That's busy.
I remember that year. It was a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of flights that I was flying out.
But
there.
that's what you got to do. I always tell people, like, don't wait for things to happen. Go out there and do it.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things when we talked about promoters and things like that, I realized there's no way I'm not going to sacrifice, my weekend and go somewhere and then I get gypped on, getting paid.
Yeah.
And there's things that when I go to an event, I'm very particular, and I see things that I'm thinking, man, this is just, why are we off? Why are we behind schedule? Why are there so many people on stage? Why is there not enough people at the door?
Not when Rex there.
I hate that.
Not when Rex there. Rex there, you have none of those problems.
You got to have Rex on stage. Yep, when Rex is there, he has everything.
That a
under control.
3J.
So that was my proudest moment, because I actually planned this whole event on my own, and a lot of emails, a lot of communications, a lot of flights and stuff like that. I
don't think I want to deal with all that.
It was fun for me.
That's why you need a tour manager.
I didn't do all that, but it was fun for me because I used to play at different places. So I flew out. I remember it was fun. It was a good time. It was 2016. It was awesome. Fun.
Sorry, I was just sending Herv Roman friend request so I can invite him on the show.
Invite him in here. Yeah.
So it was a fun moment.
Well, those are my questions. Thank you, guys.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you, Gino.
Thank you. Maybe
I was stressed a little bit, but
were you? Maybe we should go to the audience. Oh, a big shout out. A big shout out to my Club Romo VIPs. These ladies have been following me since day one, and they're just amazing. They bring me gifts. They bring me cakes, food. It's just crazy.
Damn.
He got.
Hey, can I be your roadie?
Right here.
Yeah. Can I be your roadie?
Club Romo, Gino got fans. He got fan club.
This was actually really cool. Thank you, Gino.
Good.
Seriously,
I'm glad you like it, man.
I liked it.
Good.
It was different.
Because I listen to you guys all the time, and I always feel like,
Gino.
you know what? You guys are very good at bringing out stories, but then someone eventually has to bring out the stories from you guys.
Yeah, maybe we should start asking our guests to start asking questions like that last half hour.
Yeah,
I like it.
See, look, we got Marsh up there, Kim, Sandra,
Sandra.
Yeah, Yvonne,
the VIPs.
Evie, yep, Patty, Jackie.
VIPs.
Oh, yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. Wow. Yeah. My Dominique Six brothers are probably gone already.
Y'all sleeping.
Hey, Marsha, have you ever had Marsha bring you like the empanadas? Oh, you haven't met Marsha, right?
No. That's
her cooking. She just ran. I went to play somewhere, and then she randomly just brought empanadas, and I was like, wow, like a whole tray full for me.
Do you know how hard those things are to make?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're not
I know.
easy.
No, they're not easy
to make.
Man,
for her to fucking sit there and do
those are killer empanadas. Yeah, thank you.
Does she own a restaurant?
I don't know. I don't know.
She might.
I don't know. She should have one.
She might.
She should have one.
Yeah, because I make them Puerto Rican style. So
look, there's Louis Diaz. Louis Diaz is one of my guest DJs. Great guy.
Yes,
great guy. Yeah,
he's gonna be there this Sunday as well. And then speaking of this Sunday, I'm throwing out the flyer one more time.
Yep.
Club Romo Daytime this Sunday at Joe's Live in Rosemont. George Anthony, Suave, TKA, Coro, and then also he has the dominating six there: Rick Guerrero, Pablo Ponca, Gonzalo, Luis Segura, Caveman, Louis Diaz, Dinamico, Gabriel Get Down Garcia, also opening up for the night. 2 Big Perez. Tickets are still available.
Yep.
90% tickets are sold.
Yep.
You can get them at the Romo Dental locations. Also online at GinoRockinRomo.com.
That's Romo Dental / Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah.
Hey, you better watch. Why did I pay $50? Oh, that's my secretary. She needed lunch.
Yeah.
You got to pay for her lunch money for picking up these damn phones all the time.
Event starts at 1, ends at 7.
Yep.
You'll
be home by 8 o'clock. I see. Yeah, that's the beauty about it. You'll be home by 8:30.
Wait, depending on how far you live.
Depending on how far you, I see Luis Segura's up there, Sue Vargas, Sue Vargas is amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, I ran into Sue over
such a big fan.
Yeah, I ran into Sue.
Did you give her a gift card?
Huh?
Did you give her a gift card?
I'm trying to send it to her, but she doesn't want it.
She's getting it.
She's gonna on Sunday. You'll see her.
There you go. There you
give
go.
It to her on Sunday.
I'll give it to her on Sunday.
Yeah. You're gonna take it, damn it.
I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna force it in her hand
Dude,
on Sunday.
we have her gift card, and she's like, I don't want it anymore. No, you're gonna get it because
I'm gonna force it in her hand. So
either that, or I'm taking you to dinner afterwards.
Because we're gonna run into her on Sunday. I ran into her at Cinco de Mayo for 3J's event in Dave C. So. She was so happy to see me.
She's a big supporter.
Yeah, she is. She truly is. She truly is. She wanted to take a picture. I took a picture with her. So we're gonna have to take a picture with her on Sunday, Al, when we're all there.
Yeah, you definitely.
When we're all there.
Yep.
But I was actually going to. I might as well say it now. So Al doesn't know this, but from the day that I get up, I'm actually gonna be doing a vlog for Sunday.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so we're gonna do all that. So I already got the cameras. And
do 2-3-60.
hopefully security doesn't stop me. But
don't worry about it. I know them all. Don't worry about it.
that's
I know
right.
them all.
That's right. You work in Rosemont. But yeah, we're gonna do a live. We're gonna do a vlog and do all that good stuff. So I can't wait.
That'd be great.
See, she's arguing already, bro. So you're gonna get it, and you're gonna get it good.
I got my DJI Pocket Osmo 3 camera. Got it all ready, and I got my GoPro with me. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
So I got the other 360 and Evie. Am I saying her right?
Yeah, Evie. Evie's amazing.
Evie?
Yeah, Evie's. Yeah, she's
Evie
Duran.
Right now, what she just said was awesome.
What did she say?
She goes, "I'm 2 minutes away from his office. If anybody needs tickets now, let me know."
Yeah. See, look at that.
So Evie buys them and then she sells them for double.
Oh,
the price.
okay, got it. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm kidding, Evie. I'm kidding.
I got it.
I'm kidding. It's like 50% higher, not double.
And speaking of before hire, get the tickets now before they go up before the day of the show. So don't snooze and wait till the very last minute, guys. Nope. You know, we went last year and we had a good time. So
yeah, I had a blast.
Everybody that goes,
I had a blast.
And I got to tell you, the first time I did the daytime, the very first time, I had so many people laugh at me. They're like, a daytime, that's just so ghetto. That's high school. And it's ghetto, you know, when you associate daytimes with ghetto. And I thought to myself,
what?
Well, there's 1,200 people going, and they're going to have a great time. And that's what happened. But yeah, I had people laugh at me. And so.
Who's laughing now?
Right. Who's laughing now?
So, but I told you this last time before because I'm really, really big on positive vibes, 100%. And so whenever I get anybody that has something negative to say, even if it's small, I block them.
I'm waiting for your mom's response to see if you ever got mad in your life. Ever. I'm waiting for your mom.
My mom is so cute. My mom is 4. She's like 4'8". She's so tiny, but she's a dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you talk back, she's still.
Oh yeah, she can still take me down.
Yeah, she'll still take you down for sure.
100%.
Gino, it has been a pleasure.
This was great. Hope you guys enjoyed my interview.
Wait! Don't even hit that button.
We're wrapping up.
I need the results.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Oh yeah. So my analysis. Let me go through my notes here. Because remember, there's three of us.
Hear it?
There's 3 of us here, and one of us is a doctor. Granted, a tooth doctor. But let me just see.
Yeah, you got enough brains to get through school, so I'll take it.
Let me cross check. Okay. This is I knew this. You guys are in love. That's it. All right, there we go. There it is.
Well, thank God he's not my type.
You guys are in love.
Real quick. So when you obviously it's the dumb question now.
As always.
Not that I was gonna ask Gino a question, but it's a dumb question. Like,
you heard all my questions. Those were dumb.
No, those were actually amazing questions.
They're good questions, but like I'm thinking like obviously when you went to school for dental and all that stuff, obviously you have to learn. Obviously you have to take psychology at some capacity, you know, with your patients. Am I correct?
No, actually no, they never taught that, but it was always. We should have had psychology because you definitely do need to know how to talk to patients. Your chairside manner is huge because if you're a dentist and you don't have good chairside manner, you're not going to be as successful. That's a really, really big role. So sometimes people, they don't even care how complex that filling is that you're doing. They don't even care about that. But if you talk to them in the wrong way, they'll remember that. Yeah. They'll remember that. And that doesn't just go with dentistry. That goes with everything.
Yeah. But I would figure that you would like take some sort of psychology just to like get into the mind of like your patients and stuff like that when when they're sitting behind your chair. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But.
No, and I have a lot of professionals that come. I have physicians that come and see me as patients, and some of those are like the worst patients. They're just
you guys trade services.
Yeah,
barter services.
I'll fix your tooth, but I'm having a pain in my knee and my shoulder.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I had a roofer come in one time, and he says I hired him to fix the roof. And then he tells me, he says, you know what?
At the practice?
At the practice, he goes, can you fix my teeth and I'll fix your roof for free? I'm like, sit down, let's go, let's get to it.
I've seen that happen.
Yep.
Sign here, initial here, sign here.
My landscaper as well.
No, I've seen that happen. Yeah. Like my neighbor, said that he hired a general contractor to do a remodel in his house. And my neighbor is an actual doctor, and he actually treats services. So that actually happens. Yep, it actually happens. So I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it happens quite a bit.
So what other dentist office are you gonna walk in and listen to freestyle house music all day?
That's right.
Take me in.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gino. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear Gino's commercial for the show during in the.
You know office. What? I should play it on TV. I should play it there, but that's a good.
Wait, you have a commercial?
I do.
Yeah, he has a commercial.
You haven't seen it? Wow,
no, I haven't seen it.
I play. I mean, I play
every time he does his live stream. He always does that.
I always catch it at the end because again, I don't get the notifications until I go into his stuff.
DJ Voodoo, what's going on, sir?
Yeah. Voodoo.
So actually, I have one last question before we get out of here, sure. Gino. When are the industry DJs going to be part of Club Romo Daytime?
You know what? I do have to have you guys on there. I really, really do. When I did this,
any capacity.
When I did
we weren't supposed to ask that, bro.
We could host.
I'm in the corner.
That's like being in, right. That's like going to his house and being like, wow, that smells good. Can I have dinner?
We could DJ.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
We could be your host.
Yeah. So when I did this thing a few weeks ago where I had people nominate DJs, and I had like 600-700 comments on there, right? It was tons of them.
I saw that.
So I went and I picked the top 10. And I said it when I did the selection. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of a lot of the DJs on there. A lot of the DJs I don't even know them personally.
Yeah, you did.
But I'm a big fan. I really, really am. And so I know that there's always talk about there's animosity between DJs. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I don't really get into all that because I just don't have the time, obviously. And so I only DJ when I can. I only live stream when I can. But you won't see me every weekend going to different places. I don't get booked at a lot of places. I do get asked, but 99% of the time I turn it down. So I'm not out there. So I don't see that. But I'm fans of a lot of DJs, and I did say that when I looked at the top 10. I thought it would be great. It would be great if I could do an event where I can have the people select the DJs.
Yeah, you did say that.
That'd be cool.
I would absolutely love that because there's so many guys and girls that I would love to have and give them an opportunity. Like when I did the ladies takeover, I really wanted to showcase, DJ Diamond, DJ J, DJ Myra. I wanted to showcase them so that people can see. And when they were up there, I mean, they did their thing and people were so impressed by that. And I love that. Little Manny, a lot of people didn't know what he sounded like, and he won the contest. And when he was up on stage, there was so many people that came out to see him, and they were so impressed with Little Manny. So I love it that I have that platform where I'm able to showcase talent, but it's extremely difficult, because I'd have to do an event where it goes for 4 days nonstop,
Hey, that may be in the works.
Which is not a bad idea.
I was about to say, that'd be a bad idea. Romo Festival.
Yep. I told my wife one time, I said, what if we just had a bunch of DJs come to the house? And she says, you gotta be crazy. It's like, then they're all gonna know where we live.
No, you could.
First of all, you're gonna get evicted.
You could just.
You're gonna get evicted. That's for sure.
100%.
You could just.
Who's parking on my damn grass?
You could just have a Romo Festival at Joe's Live, 4-day festival.
That would be good.
A Romo Lollapalooza or
Romo Palooza.
Romo Palooza.
Yeah. Romo Palooza.
Yeah.
Or what was that back in the 60s? What was that?
Woodstock.
Yeah, Woodstock.
Yeah.
Woodstock.
Like
Woodstock.
Sue says, a picnic. A picnic would be great.
Yeah.
No. Straight up, like a camping. Get a campground and do just one solid because
like a Tomorrowland.
No.
Yeah.
Well, Tomorrowland you can go camping there.
Yeah.
Or like the Burning Man.
Yeah, and it sounds real easy.
right?
Sounds real easy to do. Yeah, no, it is. But I would love to do that. I really wish that I could do that where I can bring including you guys, you know, but I could bring and showcase.
He asked, I didn't. If I get asked, bro, it's an honor. If I don't, I'm not gonna cry over it.
If he wouldn't have said anything, I would have left here and I would have said, man, these guys, I don't think they ever want to be in one of my shows because they didn't even bring it up. So it's better to bring it up because you plant that seed. And if I had more time to do it and to have more DJ slots on there, I would love to.
I don't. Now that I think about it, I don't know, because doing a back-to-back set with Al, I don't know, it'd be kind of difficult.
We'd be yelling at each other.
Exactly.
Hey, Gino Palooza, I like that. Josie said that.
That's what I said already.
No, you said Romo Palooza.
I said Romo Palooza.
Same stuff.
Gino Palooza.
Gino
I like
Palooza.
that.
I like Romo better.
Romo?
I
All
like
right,
Romo
we'll have
better.
two of them.
Hey, come on, it's a family name, bro. Come on, man.
Romo
Yeah.
Palooza.
And who's gonna be collecting at the door? Who's gonna be security? Mom will be security.
Yep.
Your sister will be at the door.
My sister will be at
You
the
know,
door.
your wife will be in the back. You know.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So we would call it Romo because it's not
It's
a
a
one man
Romo.
band, bro.
So Pam
See?
just said
See?
put Al on at your next event.
Okay. All right.
When is the next event?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get through this one.
I was trying to
Pep also
pull,
said evicted.
I was trying to pull an answer out of Gino.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
All
man,
I know
never
is that after Sunday, I'm just gonna get really good sleep.
Yeah.
Really,
I don't
really
blame
good
you. I don't blame you, because
No, no.
I'm sure this was a
You know
live.
what we're gonna do? We're gonna see him come
from
home and do a live.
from him doing this 6 months.
He'll do a live.
He's do a live stream.
He's gonna come home and
Hey.
do a live stream.
Yeah.
From him planning this up to like 7 months ago up to until now.
So I'm still tired from the
That man-
European event.
This man's tired, so I don't blame you.
It's exhausting.
And,
It's
and,
exhausting.
and speaking of Gino gotta go. Gino has a lot of patience to see
patience.
tomorrow.
Yes, Herv, I just sent you a friend request. Please hit me up, and I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. My
You gotta have Harv here. You gotta have him on here.
yeah, my daughter's apartment just flooded.
Oh,
The main broke.
oh.
The main water main broke
What?
in my daughter's apartment.
No
So
way.
I gotta go
Oh.
to Kenosha.
Ooh.
Gino, it's been awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yes, Gino, I love you, bro.
Don't forget
Seriously.
this. Real quick, I'm gonna
Gino,
post
you
this
always
one.
been a hero to me, bro. Always.
Real quick,
Thank you.
again. Sunday. This coming Sunday, March 2nd, Club Romo daytime at Joe's Live in Rosemont. George Anthony, Suave, TKA Coro at Joe's Live in Rosemont. Also, the Dominating Six going to be there. Along with Gino, we got Rick Guerrero, Pablo Punca Gonzalez, Luis Segura, Caveman, Louis Diaz, Dinamico, and Gabriel Gaetan Garcia. Tickets are still available at the Romo Dental offices, and also at GinoRockinRomo.com.
Yep.
Industry DJs will be in the house with two special guest DJs.
The industry
as well.
DJs will be there, and
Yeah, look for them.
And
Look
I will
for
be,
them.
and I'll also be not live stream, but I'll also be doing some video work over there. So we're gonna have a good time. I
Yeah,
can't
look
wait.
for them. Look for these guys. Make sure you take selfies with them. What's up, Abril? I see Abril right there. as well.
I'm ugly, so those you'll catch me right away. Sorry.
You know, and I gotta say, I actually love it because some people have asked me. Like, I love it when people come up to me and take a picture of me. I love it because I feel that it's not fair that they know what I look like, so they can spot me, but I have no idea what they look like. You know, so somebody will come up to me and then can I take a selfie? And I watch you on live stream and all the time. I'm like, well, who are you? I'm little Chachi from Cicero. I'm like, oh yeah, I know the name. Now I know the face. Yeah,
now you
so
know the
See,
face.
that's also
Now you
that
put
you can
the
actually-
face with the name.
Yep.
Now you know his genius bar because I can't watch every single person coming into a live stream and mix at the same time.
Oh, it's so hard. It is so hard. So let me just say something real quick because it's hard. That's why when I do my live streams, it gets sloppy because I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read the comments. I'm trying to answer questions. I'm trying to blend and I'm trying to talk all at the same time. And so it becomes very difficult. Now, if I just focus on I'm blending, then I won't talk. You know, so people don't realize that, but it to me it doesn't even matter. It's all about
It's all about the
interacting.
love.
It's all
Yeah,
about
it's all about the
interacting,
love.
having a good
Interacting
time.
and all
Yeah.
the interaction and stuff like that.
Yep.
So
Yes,
Well,
Jackie Stats.
Thank you very much for the counseling
Thank you.
session. We appreciate
Thank
it. We appreciate it.
Thank you. And
I think Alex put you up to this, but we'll be all right.
No,
now you know you know
no.
where you guys stand as a couple. So
No,
that's that.
no.
I did my job.
You did your
He's not
job.
my
I
type.
appreciate it.
He's definitely not my type.
Is it
I like him
Well-
shorter, light, longer hair, a lot lighter,
a lot lighter?
and female born naturally.
No, you're being too picky. You just
No,
gotta,
it's right.
you gotta go with
He
what's
is
there.
right.
I'm a
He's being
Latino,
too
but we
picky.
can be.
He's being too picky. Again, Gino,
Oh, my God.
thank you so much for
Yes.
joining us. It's
Thank
been
you,
awesome
thank you.
as
It was
always.
also a pleasure
Thank you,
being
guys.
us.
It's been awesome as well.
See you all on Sunday.
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 Awesome.
Al,
Thank you, G.
Real quick, Al, what time are we gonna be there Sunday?
As soon as I wake up.
Oh, okay.
We'll be there about 1.
I'm gonna grab my ticket before I walk out of here.
Who's your guest next week?
Hugo C.
Hugo.
No, sorry.
We're in April, right? No, I'm sorry.
April.
March. DJ Boss.
Yeah,
DJ
DJ
Boss.
Boss.
Oh, that's right, DJ Boss.
DJ Boss and then Hugo C after that.
Yes.
I'll be tuning in. I'll be waiting outside that door to do my interview with DJ Boss.
Definitely. And then you might have to bring Herb down here. Seriously.
Yeah, someone's got to bring Harv down here.
Harv. Sorry.
Yep.
Harv.
Alrighty. Again, thank you guys for tuning into the podcast here. You can check us out every single Monday live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at The Industry DJs. Also, check us out on your favorite streaming platforms: Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and the Anchor app. To the words of Peter Ramos, support your local DJs. To the words of I'll do it like this.
Stay vigilant, stay safe. We love you.
And we'll see you guys next Monday with DJ Boss.
No, we'll see you Sunday.
We'll see you guys. I was gonna say that too, but we'll see you guys Sunday
and Monday
at Club Romo at Joe's Live this coming Sunday, and also next Monday as well with DJ Boss. Again, Gino, thank you so much. You've been awesome.
Thank you, brothers. You guys are great. Thanks for having me over again.
You're the best.
Yeah, of course.
And this is your house, bro. You're always welcome.
And Sue says safe travels. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Adios.